No. Hello? Hello. If I sound a little far away, it's because I am. What was that noise? I screamed a scrumped. I screamed it a scrumpted. I scrumpted a scream. Sounded like a goose? Oh. Did it actually? Hello, far away bad. Toucan, how did you do that? How did you do that? The ads are in progress. The ads.
Yeah.
The ads. You ever played Untitled Goose Game? Yeah, I did. It's actually a good game. It's a very good game. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hello, my lovely brats. How are you? How are you? Hello, my favorite snow leopard. I love you. With a massive heart. A massive heart goes right here. My massive heart sickles. My massive heart sickles. Sometimes I look at my thighs and I'm like, fuck, I'm so hot. You know? How are you, my lovely brats? I feel like it's been forever, but I know that it's just been since yesterday. You are, it's true. Leo, you are the hottest. You are literally, I can't wait. Ooh, I'm gonna get Mr. Leo. I'm gonna get him. Ooh, just you wait. I love a widow. I'm gonna get his ass. Hello, Mr. Hitman. I'm looking to make this woman my wife. Hi, Leo. Okay. Hello. Just tuning in here. Never seen this before. Hello, Ham. How are you? We are just chatting today. If you wanted to just chat and hang out, you are more than welcome. We kind of just talk about anything. I'm very excited to just talk about anything. Did you see the new updates to the Discord? I've been going through like every Discord that I'm in and just like cherry picking things that I love about them. And I think that's kind of helped. I don't have a set... I need some help creating like a what is it called? A rules for the art. Because I do know that I should have those. Like I saw Nemi has them, but Nemi has like a really cool thing. She's got like a graphic that tells you what you can and cannot do. So I want to try and do something like that, but I definitely don't want to steal her design and idea. Hello, Noir. How are you, my love? I'm so glad I'm seeing you so often. Hello. The Arc Raiders chat has been so fun because you know how I get on and I play a game and then like somehow I'll completely forget how to play the game. Well, that also happens to Arc Raiders. What is going on? Why? What's going on? Sorry for screaming. It's good. I hope you're doing good too. I am. Called my sister this morning and I was like, hey, I just want to say I'm sorry. A 50 stream streak! Oh my god, that's amazing. Afternoon, folk. Hi, it's them, my love. How are you? Hello, Captain. Hello, Bapper. How are you? To Taz. What was I saying? Oh, I called my sister and I was like, how are you? She's like, I'm good. I'm gonna take... Okay, so let me explain what's happening, right? Like, I will feel like... Tutas. I will feel guilty if I'm, like, not at service for, like, family when they're in need. But I'm like, I just need to worry about me right now. So I called my sister and I was like, what are you doing? And this is her biological mom. She's like, I'm good. I'm gonna go swimming. And I was like, oh, that makes me feel so... That makes me feel so much better. That makes me feel so much better. I'm like, oh, good. She's like, yeah, I'm gonna swim with my kids. And I was like, oh, I'm so glad. She's like, yeah, I'm just letting my mom rest. And I was like, okay, so I'm gonna leave her alone also. And I'm not gonna feel bad about it. Hello, Flamed, how are you? I mean, you're not a nurse. Oh my gosh. It's so crazy. Are we talking about boobsicles? Did you guys get trained as a child to swim? Did you go to swimming school, swimming practice, anything like that, or no? Were you guys taught how to swim actual? Yeah. No, I can't swim. Oh my god, yes I did. Wait, actual? We had swimming lessons at school. You had swimming lessons at school? I feel like that should be a thing, like everywhere. I got thrown into a river. I'm glad you're here, Ghost of Noir. My parents went to the beach a lot. Oh, that's so cool. My dad almost let me drown. And that's how I learned. Hola, Maslow. Maslow, ¿sabes nadar o no? ¿Sabes nadar o no? My bio mom doesn't know how to swim, so like, she's afraid of bodies of water. Which she should be, because if I ever see her... Hello. I may or may not throw her into a river.
Yeah.
We had a swimming course in school, but I don't remember if I knew to swim before. Yeah, my sister's thinking I was legally classified as a fish when I was a child. Actual? Don't you dare, 6'7". Don't you dare. Hello, Nano. How are you, my love? Whoa! Why won't he say it?
The really but not lateness tax. Hope you're having a good day, KoKo, and that Momarumi is feeling better overall. Happy Friday.
You see how Brian said it? Because I don't trust... Wait, do you see how Stream Elements Brian said it? Because I don't trust Brain. Thank you so much for the 2. Thank you, MDK. Thank you. Thank you so much. I'm so grateful. Hello, everyone. I was gonna say... What was I gonna say? I was gonna say something. I don't remember, actually. Is he locked? Don't lock him. Don't lock that guy. Something smart or cool. No doubt. Obviously. Oh, my sister said she's gonna put her kids in swimming lessons. And I was like, oh my god, that you just made me realize I didn't learn how to swim until I was like 12. And that was terrifying. That was terrifying. Like, I think I need a pop filter. Look. Why is that happening? Should I just get further away? Is it quieter? But it's probably better quality, right? Or should I turn it up? Should I turn up the microphone? Ah! Ah! I just kicked the mic. I just kicked it. Should I turn up the microphone? Do I sound far away? Because up close. You should at least be this far away from me, it seems like. Learning how to swim in middle school basically was terrifying. It was actually terrifying. Swimming is probably the easiest survival skill to learn. Yeah, for you! Maybe up it a bit. Okay, I just upped it. You don't have a pop filter? They're really cheap. I had one, but it was so big and it blocked so much of my mouth that when I talk, I would look like this when I was talking. And I didn't like that at all. I don't move around all crazy on my face just for you not to see it. For you not to see it. Do you like my tail? Sometimes after stream, I'll sit here and I'll just stare at my tail. I'll admit, when you're learning to swim, it's crazy. Dude! I'm not even sure. I just remember being like having an adult. I knew how to swim before the course. No, dude, I remember having an adult yell at me, like, stop trying to breathe with your mouth. Take a breath when you come up for air. And I was like, and it was the scariest thing in the world. Hello, Lumi. How are you, my love? Hello, hello. As a Cuban, I swim better than I walk. I forget that you're Cuban. Are you actually? Show me your birth certificate. Well, no, wait. I think that's too much doxing. Are you really? Take an ancestry DNA test right now. I took one and I found out that I'm not really as Mexican as I've been told. Because my mom was like, oh, I was born in this small town and your grandmother was born in this small town and your father was born in this small town and his father was born, and I was like, are you guys related? But But it's just like everybody in Jalisco thinks that they should only date people from Jalisco because they think that they're better than other people from other parts of Mexico. Because they're like, they were definitely way more conquered by the Spanish than some of the surrounding areas. And there's like some deeply rooted racist like feelings towards darker Mexicans. So everyone in Jalisco's like, don't date someone from Michoacan because they're super brown and we are almost white. She really is a Batsburg. What's a Batsburg? Don't date other bats from Chihuahua. They're weird. But they're like, you could date them from Sinaloa because they're also light skins. And they're from Mexico too. Exactly. Wordplay of Habsburg. What's Habsburg? What's Habsburgs? Isn't that what causes accidental inbreeding? Dude, I'm telling you. I was like, are you sure you're not all related? And then I take a DNA test and I'm 60% European. I'm like, what happened? What happened to everyone being from this town, huh? Huh? What was I? I was only like, I don't know, fucking 4% indigenous Mexican or something. Isn't that crazy? A noble house that has intermarried itself. Damn European. Brian is a peon too. Brian's a peon. Oh my god, look, he's mad at you now. Why'd you do that? Why'd you make him suck it up? My family is a huge mix of Italian, Portuguese, German, and Lebanese. Wow! I don't know what a lot of Brazilians look like, MDK. You were the first Brazilian I looked at. Actually, that's not true. I know what Brazilian women look like, but I don't know what Brazilian men look like. We're yapping about swimming and other countries' looks. Other countries' looks. Too much mixing all around here. Italian heritage for the win. Remember when that guy came in a while ago and was like, are you an AI? Italiano, marzipiano, chicken recipiano, spaghetti bolognese. Hi, Sushi, how are you? I'm a fellow Spanish colonized people. Yo también, Kanoku, no te preocupes. We've been colonized and it's fine. We leave it in the past. One day we'll get our gold back. Where's our gold, Spain? Tudo bem, tudo ótimo. Tudo ótimo. Soy Filipino. Oh my god, you're the Mexicans of the Asians. We are the same. One day we're gonna get our gold back. Don't worry, Kano-kun. Don't worry. Wait, Kano-kun. Mesa. Hello, Sonny. How are you, Charlie? Mesa. Okay. That means table in Filipino, right? Right? And then, they swear to God that you guys speak Spanish. And then also, baño? No way. Mesa? Not understand though. Mesa. Mesa. Mesa, que más hablada. Mesa, que más hablada. Le manda la niña. What did the European car say to the American car who wouldn't let him pass? What did he say? Get your lord ass out of the road! Audi my way! Oh my god, I hate Audis. Ham. Nothing against German cars, but I had purchased an Audi as my second ever car, and it was the worst decision of my life because for some reason it was either that they were all lying to me, but the parts to fix the Audi were too difficult to get. Puto is a rice cake in Tagalog. Oh my god, you fucking rice cake. That would be such a good insult. Don't be a rice cake. Audi are expensive to maintain. Yeah, I didn't know that. I was just a girl. I was just a girl. I should have just bought a fucking Toyota Corolla hatchback and called it a day and I would be fine. That's out of my way. It brings back Tipsy Truck Simulator Coco Vine. It's not a friendly car to get. I had an Audi A4. And it was really fucked, but I loved it. I thought she looked fire. The way you pronounce Tagalog hurts me. How do you pronounce it? Tagalog? Taga? Tagalog. 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 That sounds more like an ow don't. Ow don't. But if today were gonna be the day that I get banned for hips, I want you to know I'm gonna make a big deal out of it on Twitter. And I'm gonna be mad. Imagine that happens. I'd be pissed, actually. I'd actually be mad. I'm into English. Help. Okay, how do I pronounce English? She's about to pop up. I'm about to blow a fucking gasket. There was a couple things I wanted to watch yesterday. Coco, your new style looks so good. I think you reached your best. Oh my god, Mike! Thank you, my love. Thank you. I feel like the prettiest I've ever felt. I feel like I fill in all the spots. You know, the booty is plump. The titties are full. My clothes are filled in. That's what I feel like. I love your pink eye. You're a fucking rice cake, Gano-kun. I'm sorry, what did I come into? Huh? Yeah, he said he likes my pink eye. That has double meanings. Do you see this? Pink eye. Somehow it disappears. I'm too kawaii. Alex or Mike? Which one do you prefer? Oh, her Twitchers hate her. Yeah. They don't want me. They're doing the thing that I read about online where they sabotage their favorite VTuber so that they don't get any bigger. Wow, Noodle, that had to be the best comedic timing I have ever seen. That had to be the best comedic timing that's ever come out of you. I like the clappies emote. I was supposed to start drawing my emotes yesterday, but I fell into bed rotting. The one thing that I will say I'm gonna miss about having roommates is that if I'm just sad laying in bed and I still hear people like talking around me, it still feels like not lonely. So I still felt like good about it, you know? I heard them giggling and talking and stuff, and I was like, aw, actually it makes me kind of sad that if I'm ever bed rotting, I just won't hear that. I was just staring at the wall listening. It was nice. But oh my god, that's gonna be gone. I've been trying not so hard to bed rot. I normally don't bed rot. It's just like yesterday I was like, yeah, I don't think I can exist right now. And I did it and it felt so good. I understand why we are all bed rotting. It feels so good. Now you can invite your actual friend. I'm excited to move. I got the kitty some new toys. I am not excited about moving this cat tree. I'm gonna have to borrow a truck. And I don't want to borrow it from U-Haul, but my sister's husband crashed our dad's truck, a little bit. And I think he crashed it enough that the back door's not gonna open. Cause it still works. It still works, but I think I'm gonna have to strong arm the fucking anything I put in the bed. It just crashed as a little tree. It's not Sis Rumi's fault. Her husband was doing something. I don't know. I can't blame him. As long as he's providing for my niece, nephew, and my sister, I like that guy. It's funny because me and my sister are really just bitches. I really feel like we both understand that we should never settle for less. So we've never accepted less than what we think we deserve. And that kind of makes her a bitch, and that kind of makes me a bitch. And honestly, sometimes when I hear her tone, I'm like, God bless him. God bless him. He's so patient. God bless him. He really values having a hot wife over having a nice one. She's nice. She's nice, but she's very direct. She's very direct. Oh my god. For example, let me give you an example. I hate the idea of settling. Me too. Honestly, I'm not worried about good things to come. I'm not worried about it because remember we talked about sometimes that's a blessing. Remember we talked about like the psychology of attraction and how, hi Riley Ro, how are you? How if you're secure in yourself, you will attract people more like you. I think that that's important to remember before you settle, because you settle when you're not happy with yourself. And you know, you have to remember that once you're happy with yourself, you're gonna start attracting people that are like you and have the same goals. And whether that's now or in 20 years, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Your best years are ahead of you. I've heard your 30s are supposed to be so good. I heard your 40s are great. I heard it all goes to shit around 60. So we have a lot of time, you know? And I don't think you should wait for the perfect person, but I think you should wait for a person that completely loves and accepts you all the way through, and you love and accept them too. I think things will probably still get annoying. I know they get annoying because like my brother-in-law will be like, you should do it like this. And my sister will look him dead in the eyes and be like, why would I ever do that? Like, and my dad used to be like, hi Willis, how are you, my love? My dad used to be like, she better knock it off and treat him with a little bit more respect or he's gonna leave. But I'm not even joking. Like, I know damn well he's exactly where he wants to be. I know damn well he's exactly where he wants to be. Because why would you? He's so happy. He's so happy. He really is just like so happy. He does whatever the fuck he wants. Why would he buy her like $10,000 worth of jewelry if he didn't fucking love her being mean to him? He knows what he got and why he got it. Exactly. Failmaster! Failmaster, thank you. Thank you, Failmaster. Is your message gonna... Oh, I think I should be patient.
Hi KoKo, hope you feel better.
Thank you. I had a tummy ache today. I actually went to bed with a tummy ache and woke up with a tummy ache, and it was not fun. But I had a cookie today. Ooh, it was so nummy. So nummy. Your sister must be stacked in all the right places. She's so small. No, she's just a strong woman, and I think he fucks with that. I think he really fucks with that. She takes care of business. You know what I'm saying? She makes the home a home. You know what I mean? He never has to worry about that shit. She also supports all his like entrepreneur stuff, which I think is so cool. Like, she's like, I really don't care how you go about making money. If you don't want to have a conventional job, then like don't. Just make sure the bills are paid, because he promised her she would be a stay-at-home mom, and she is. And she does not give a fuck what he does. He'll like, one day he'll be doing this, and the next day he'll be doing that, and then he's looking into realtor stuff, and it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter to her, as it should. I think if he were to get a job where he was unhappy, things would be worse. Oh my god, Will is a 60 stream streak. Holy. Thank you. Hey, you guys, I've noticed that the TTS they kind of lag a tiny bit, so I guess we'll have to wait a little bit more patiently for them. But this guy won't shade them unless they're like, I think it's like bits and the channel point redeem. I don't know why. Traditional wife sister. She's kind of like a traditional wife. She very much, I think she's traditional wife in the way that she wants to dedicate her life to her kids. Oh, and I just really, and to be fair, she was going to be like an elementary school teacher. She has a master's degree in child development, and I think for her to use all that and dedicate it to her kids is going to make two very outstanding members of society, you know. And then when they get older and she wants to get a job, she can. But I think right now it's really important. Hello, Mal. How are you, my love? Hello. I think right now, I think mandatory, there should be stay-at-home parents until your kids are in school. You know? At least until your kids are in school. Like, you should be able to do that, but I feel like people would find a way to, like, abuse the power. Man, I hate rocking in my chair. It make a sound. Make me sad. I still have to buy WD-40. That's what it's called. My mom did that, and I turned out so good. Oh my god, Mal, I'm so glad. The US would need mandatory maternity-paternity leave first. Yeah, I think, isn't, like, the Scandinavia area, like, the best for that? The best thing nowadays is that you could be a stay-at-home mom while working. Working from home is a blessing. If I could work from home, oh my god, the things that I would pay to have for stream. If I ever get the opportunity, hold on. If I ever get the opportunity to work from home and I can handle it, like with school and everything, you are going to be able to tell. You are going to be able to tell. If you haven't noticed already, there's a ton of art. I don't have a stay-at-home job, but I've been putting a lot of it back into stream because you know that's what I love to do. There is a ton of art. There will be signs. There's a ton of art. There's actually going to be quite a bit of merch. There is 100% going to be standees. And the plushie keychain will be, I think it'll be kind of like a Kickstarter type deal, but on fourth wall. The recent art pieces, like the scheduled ones, have been so cool, haven't they? I've been going all in with the scabs and stuff. Get it into IT or HR. I'm trying to get into HR eventually. I want to hear the tea. You know, like, people are always spilling the fucking beans to HR. Like, Bill sent me an email and he accidentally sent it with a link to a website that had anime titties on it. And I'd be like, oh my god, Bill, what a weirdo. And then I'd be like, Bill, send me the link. Bill, send me the link, Bill. Send me the link. I'd be like, oh no, let me see the email for research purposes. Oh no. What was the link? Verbatim. HTTP. What? Drink your water. Oh, I forgot. I wanted to try a go live tweet today. I took a screenshot yesterday with another asset and it looked so cute. Dun 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 dun. Bill inadvertently infected the corporate network with ransomware. I have only wine. Ooh, it's time for you to wind down anyway. You should have some wine. It's wine It's wind down time. It's wind down time. The link to the titties is our anime titties. Let me see this. What? Our anime titties is just posting about Israel. Did I download malware? Drinking wine is the only thing I miss about drinking good wine. Get pranked. It's actually a News World site. Ah! You're such a bitch. As someone who works in an IT department, we know exactly what you're doing on the internet. We just don't care until we have to fix a problem. Goodness gracious. Where are my anime badonkadonks? Did you guys see what's up with the Kokorumi website? Let me see if it updated. Hold up. It's gotta be here. Dun, 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 dun. Kokorumi.com. You guys can't let me forget, okay? Let's go to the bedroom so I can show you what I'm talking about. Okay, don't let me forget. Let's go here. We'll do Chrome. Boom. See, like, why is it moved? Fuck you! Fuck you! You see, look, it says, hello, I'm KoKo. I specialize in the art of illusion, which includes appearing in your home through inanimate objects. Handle with care. Some of these might be voodoo dolls. I have not confirmed nor deny this. Videos got discontinued. Choose your preferred method of appearance above, right? Home, browse all. Schedule and everything else below. So you can browse all and it will say 2.0 merch coming 7/7. And then these are the only products right now. With all the free stuff, you know. And then it will be replaced with all the... Are you able to play Drive from Incubus? If you've seen Surf's Up, you'll understand. Hi, Maverick. I don't know what that is. I'm excited because I've revamped this. It has the schedule. First things first on the website. We have the schedule, which is so cool. What happened to the TTS? Okay. There we go. Why did that happen? Okay, hold on.
Talking about wine, a suggestion. 1 liter or 750 milliliters of red wine plus 1 box of condensed milk plus 1 or 2 slices of pineapple plus, optional, add a couple strawberries, throw it all in the blender and enjoy the bliss. Kokorumi sip.
Kokorumi sip. You guys, I'm thinking we should change his voice back to the other one. You know, because like how good would it have been if he said it like this?
Talking about wine, a suggestion. 1 L or 750 milliliters of red wine plus 1 box of condensed milk plus 1 or 2 slices of pineapple plus optional. Add a couple strawberries. Throw it all in the blender and enjoy the bliss. Kokorumi 3 sip.
Yeah, I fuck with old Brian voice more than anything. Hi, Yakutat, how are you? Better than regular pineapple plus is better than regular pineapple. There was something I wanted to watch. You guys have to remind me if I forget to post the schedule on the website because I think it's really cool. Look, visit TikTok, join the newsletter. I actually don't know what that does. I wonder what it does. I put it there because I'm curious, but I don't actually know. And then it tells you if I'm live. Look. Oh. Very cute. Let me see really quickly. Let me see something really quickly. Hold on. Let me see something. The very next thing. Oh, Yakuda, thank you for the resub. Thank you, thank you. Is that like an RSS feed? I don't think so. It's just my website. We are at 4,500. We get a bonus community movie night. Hello, Twinkie. How are you? Welcome in. Thank you. We're gonna watch my favorite movie, which is called Seven Psychopaths. Hi, Dark Web. How are you? Welcome in, everyone. And then, obviously we have unlocked already the bonus community game night, so I'm excited for that. But at 5,000, I will release the new mouse pad early, the one that I have right here, that I have been hiding from you so well. I've never been better at hiding things in my life. Favorite movie sounds nice. Did you ever fall from space to Earth? Huh? What? What does that mean? I wanted to watch some stuff with you guys. Let me see if we can. Hold up. I wanted to watch something in particular, but I can't remember what it was. It was like... Oh, it was like a ghost hunting thing. I think we can start with daily dose of internet. I think that would be cute, right? Hold up. Doomer Dante! Yo, Dante, what's up? Thank you, Dante, thank you.
We got them bootleg KoKo mouse pads for the low Orale.
Orale! Thank you so much for the prime. Thank you, my love. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, hold on. Let me see something. Da 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 da. Okay, put it in the tray. The most satisfying video on the internet. I don't like the Daily Dose guy's voice, but I do like the idea. Let's see.
Hello everyone, this is your Daily Dose of Internet.
Holy smokes.
I'm sure Daily Dose hates your voice too. Slay. Do you not feel that? Stop your car! Oh.
Guys, I don't know what's wrong with my car. As soon as I put in the key, for some reason...
Are you guys...
There's absolutely no way that that's happening. Why is he driving it onto dry grass? He has to pull over. He has to.
gossiping?
Not yet. Would you like to join us?
Yes! We got our chips with our order.
Oh my god, no way Panera gave this guy one fucking chip.
Hey, let's just open this together. And put it on my napkin here. And do this.
These lights light up when...
No. I'd be lucky if it's not half a chip. No. 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 Hi, Marlon. Hola, Marlon. ¿Cómo estás? What the
they
fuck?
detect noise.
Oh my god, I need this!
Okay.
Wait, what the fuck? I need this!
When they detect noise.
Oh my god.
Okay, here's a really easy way to stop your dog from biting. As you can see, Julian here biting me.
She's gonna scream. Julian. Oh! Oh, I like these. And wait, and wait, and wait, and wait. This is just what a gobble. This is what a gobble. This is what a turkey sounds like.
His whole phone.
No way. There's no way.
It's just solitaire.
Alexa, I don't know what you want me to do. I like solitaire.
It's all solitaire. Grandpa, you don't need this many solitaire apps.
She doesn't have the most practical.
Alexa, I don't know what you want me to do. That's my father's phone. Shut the fuck up, food.
Hairstyle.
Oh my god, did she steal a wine bottle?
If I came back there and I tickled you, would you be mad at me?
I don't even know, like, why you would do that in the first place.
It's
Yeah.
illegal.
I don't know, but I don't know why someone would do that in the first place.
I don't know either. That'd be weird. That'd be a weird thing to do.
Chewie couldn't believe.
If somebody came, I hate being tickled. If somebody tickled me, I'd start shitting and pissing. I'd be like, yeah, I'm gonna fuck this up for all of us. Yeah, and think about that next time. I hate being tickled. I hate not being in control of my body. That shit pisses me off.
Seeing.
Guys, I think there's a monster under my bed.
Why does Mama have a breakup card?
A jumbo breakup card? You don't have to be dead to me. I'm vibrating! Fun while it lasted. Oh my god, that's so good. Go fuck yourself. Absolutely, absolutely go fuck yourself with this fucking... You're such a piece of shit.
I know.
He did all of that. Oh, by the way, everyone, House Flipper is free on Steam. Oh, that's amazing. I want House Flipper. I want House Flipper. All of that for a kickflip. If you say that, people will probably want to tickle you more. I will start throwing hands.
I know he fell at the end, but I just can't prove it.
Oh.
Hello and welcome to Zaxby's. Try our new Gaint chicken quesadillas.
Try our new Gaint. Try our new Gaint chicken quesadillas.
Say water. Bottle. Now say water bottle.
She did it. I heard her. Blah, blah,
Come
blah.
on down, we got swimwear, sunglasses, live alligator.
What the fuck?
Souvenirs, pencil.
Oh my god! It's the way that live alligator looks like he's trying to encroach over to the swimwear shop.
He should have kept his head in the game.
Eh? Should you be chewing on wheat? Ew. Ah! Ah! You know what's common problem I have here in the South is that few people know how to make a burrito somehow. It comes out like a square? Like a square? Like a square?
You can't serve two masters. Oh my freaking gosh. The devil is working overtime.
Chinese car bumpers look like they're from the future.
Dude! Oh my god, that fat fucking order, holy shit. Peak slob tube. I hardly ever watch these unless I'm watching these on Mochi stream. But they do light up the spirit.
Sure.
Oh! Give it to me. I don't care if you can identify me in any state. I don't care. Give it to me. I will have that. Ah! Oh, you got this!
You got quick. You got it.
Wow! Tamagotchi bumper.
Hi guys. Welcome to day 24
can.
of 75 hard. Let's go.
She is roughing it. How come they cut the air like that?
Molly.
This woman wanted to try out this infamous slide.
Oh. Is this the one that throws you? It is dangerous!
Alright, baby. There goes my wife and all her personalities.
That's mine, Lily.
Your wife and all her what?
I was just making it funny.
Shelly, did
She had a gun pointed at his dick through the door. 100%.
you get onto the Roomba?
How did he do this?
Shelly.
Oh, you named your turtle Shelly. Oh. Last I checked, that slide is still there. That slide is gonna kill someone.
We're looking for this man, and he had the worst excuse for why he was hiding.
Dude, you could have saved us like an hour, man. Careful, 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 careful.
I'll take a nap. I still got nothing, Molly. Okay.
He was taking a nap. Oh my god, Patcha! Patcha, hello, welcome in. Hi everyone, how are you? My name is KoKo. I am your local fruit bat overlord. Patcha, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in everyone. Hi. We're doing just chatting and we are hanging out today because we don't feel too good. We had a tummy ache all day yesterday and today, and we're just relaxing. So if you need to raid and run, I totally am okay with that. Please join me in following Pecha. She's so funny and so cute and so fun, and she's so very pink, and she has horns, and we love her. If you do wanna hang out, just grab a seat, sit down, and enjoy the stupid internet slop. Whee! If you want something short and funny, play the New York Game Times Pips on hard.
Okay.
Huh. We gotta hang sometime? We do. We do. We do. I would love to. What's this? What if I play on easy? What if I play on easy just for the one time? Right? Okay, dots inside have to add up to 0. Dots inside here must all be the same number. Okay. This out of bounds? Oh, like this and like this. You You think this is hard? You're stupid, Ains. You're fucking dumb, brother. Play today's puzzle. Whoa. We added Wordle to the Discord, actually, which is pretty fun. What the fuck? So, play hard. No, I'm not gonna play hard. These must be the same number, but these must equal 6, and these must equal 7, and these must equal 3. So... Is this out of bounds? Oh, fuck off. Did I have to fill that up? I had to fill that up? Fuck. Okay, like this. It's giving 8th grade. Play soft. Yeah. Why would I play hard? I'm always hard. But why would I play hard? Okay? And then these must be the same number. And this was 4, 5, 6, 7. Dude. This shit is for babies. And this must equal 6. Boom. Play another difficulty. I'm going straight to hard. They just make it bigger? Why am I so zoomed out? Am I getting old? Holy shit, I'm at like plus 175. Should I be looking at shit at 200%? Time for me to drive again. Bye, have a safe drive. Hello, pirate. Hello, hello. Welcome in. Okay. Yo, low key. We should add this to the Discord. Okay, there's too many possible combinations. These must also be equal. Okay, but then these also have to equal 11. Right? And like, this is 10. Wait. How was that supposed to equal 11? Oh, like this? And then this, I mean, I guess it doesn't have to go that way. And then, I mean, unless, no, yeah, it does have to be that way. And then this, I mean, yeah, it definitely does have to. Okay, hold on. And this is supposed to equal 12? This one. And this is supposed to equal equals? Equals? Well, if these two fit in here, then this one. Uh-oh. Hi, welcome in, Alpha Wolf. There's no betas in here, bitch. Uh-oh. I have to fill them all up, are you sure? What happened? I don't understand. I don't understand. Okay. Equals. I can make one I can make one equal 12. I don't know if I can make one equal 10. 5. They all have to be 5s? Where do I even start? What is this? None of them can equal anything, but they're like, it's like any of the extras. You don't have 2 vertical 5s. I don't. What about omegas? One of us. Okay, so this has to be 4, and then both of these have to be 1, which is easy. Oh, I have a 1. I have a 1. So the 12 can go here. And the 1 can go here. And then I can use the other one here. And then the 12 can go here. And then these 3 have to be equal. So we have a lot of zeros, but not a double 0. We have 2. And then give us a 2 and a 4 right here. And then all of these have to be equal. Equal. How do we make that happen? Has to be purple. Has to be equal. 3. Oh, there's no more 3s. How? I go like this? These have to be equal. So one of them has to match. Here. And here. And an equal here. There's no way. The middle needs 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 no matching numbers. Bitch, submit this. Submit this. I'm trying to see what happens if I lose. This one's wrong. This whole thing is wrong. This one's wrong. This one's wrong, and this one's wrong, but the rest are right. The rest are right. Wow, what an easy way to find out. Okay. This. How? How? I have no other one. I have no other one. I have no other one to go here. No? So it's like one. They might not be correct, but they fit. 1, 2, 4, 5. No, 1. I'm gonna lose my mind! I'm gonna lose my mind! How are you supposed to play this? This is ass. This is ass.
There he is.
This guy wanted to show off his
At
forklift
least
skills.
she's pretty. Oh my god, I'm gonna explode. I'm going to explode. Thank you, Alex. That was cute. Hi, my queef. How are you, my love? What, Charles? Hello, Charles. Hello, everyone. Hello. It's almost Charles' birthday. It's almost Charles' birthday. Hello. Thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in. My name is KoKo. I am your local fruit bat. If you have to raid and run, that's totally fine. But if you would like to hang out and support the stream, you can follow full free. I appreciate you so much. We are just hanging out and brain rotting. We are just hanging out and brain rotting because we deserve a nice, relaxing Friday. You know what I mean? There should be no work involved on a Friday. We're Brian rotting. Exactly. We're Brian rotting. It's different. We're different. I actually fucked this. I actually don't know what I'm doing. Hold on. I need to fix my microphone, but I'm scared about turning it because it's really tight. Shiny? Hi. Thank you. Is this Reels? No, this is a YouTube Daily Dose of Internet. This guy's a master of his craft. Do you think this guy's forklift certified? Meerkats.
于是来看我们，来看我们。
He won't. He's gonna break his fucking hand.
So, what do you do if it's raining?
Okay, oh my god.
Nobody's in this bathroom.
Bingo bongo, hi, Maymir.
There's no doors, no curtains.
Just shit.
Let's.
Just shit there. It's in her hair, you fuck. You couldn't. You couldn't. I have wings and I'm an avid flyer. I wouldn't fly here. What the fuck?
You can't hate on the rollers and then compliment the stash. They gonna get it right every time.
The grooves that are cut into this road surface create vibrations that produce the tune of the Hungarian national anthem.
I like that. That's fucking cool.
This dog seems to understand sign language.
What? He knows! Oh, he knows! That was not the Hungarian anthem.
When I had a baby,
Those lying bastards.
I was gonna have a baby with a full head of hair, or I was gonna have a bald baby. Those were my two expectations going into this thing.
Yeah.
I was not expecting to have an old ass man come out of me. What kind of hair?
It's a good thing he didn't
He's a
slip.
fucking, he's a goddamn, he's one of those monks. He's a eunuch. Bro got the fucking fade of his life. He got the reverse fade from his barber. Did you guys ever watch those fuck my shit up videos?
Yeah.
Oh, it was Ode to Joy.
I just got my phone out.
Hi, Ascaria. Have a wonderful day.
What kind of hair?
It's a good thing he didn't slip.
Yeah. I just got my phone out.
What the fuck?
Been mesmerised. He's done that about 20 times. Look at that. He ain't dropped one.
Have you seen those Chinese sky bridges with the see-through floor? Stop. My knees buckle just at the thought. I'm not afraid of heights. I can fly. I'm a bat, okay? But when you're supposed to be standing and the floor beneath you is like gone, that creates a feeling of panic.
I feel like everyone is way too calm considering there's a whirlwind right there.
Can you go in it? Pokupio taught me you could just chop those. He wants you, bro.
His cat has a unique way.
What was he thinking?
Of telling him he's ready for breakfast.
Me going blind, looking directly into the laser.
This might be the most unique coffee shop I've ever seen.
Ring to pick up order. This is what a glory hole actually is. If you've never seen a glory hole, this is what it actually is.
Okay, thank you.
I want to go snowboarding. YouTube is not letting me send that in chat.
What powers does this man have?
Oh, he looked like a mother duck. It's the white hat, right? It has to be the white hat. A hummingbird. Oh,
This
he's
guy was
tired.
hurt, and he was caught in a spider web. And now he won't leave me alone.
He probably needs some sugar water, brother. Give him some fucking sugar!
Hi, buddy. Okay, I'm gonna take you over here.
Do you think she's rushing to finish her shift?
No, she just knows what being efficient looks like.
Oh my god.
Did you guys see this? I saw this. I saw this and the other POV. How? How?
This dog must have so many questions.
Yeah, this was a couple weeks ago. And then Ben knees. Hello, Charles, my love. You're 80% more powerful.
Clone, aren't you late for a meeting?
Oh shoot, I'm late.
I don't think
they
this
have
is
a fucking bench down there.
how you're meant to say it.
Oh, Cannon Burgess at Amanda's Crockins. Nice.
Kenneth Burgess and Amanda's Crockins. Oh, he's saying hello. Oh, he's saying hello
It's
too.
a good job they had
So
such
cute.
a big trailer for this car.
Oh! He's such a good tow man. Whoa.
I think he forgot to take the handbrake off.
He's trying to fly with you, dog. He wants you to come. He wants you to come with him.
These bears have
He
a
wants
secret
that
handshake.
bird. He wants me to what? I want you to come.
First Date's vehicle is possessed. Please fix. Well, let's see what's going on.
Vehicle is possessed?
Let's plug this back in.
So why did the commentators
That
sound
vehicle
so calm
is
about
possessed
this?
with a good rhythm.
2 rollers. Yeah, Lance gonna try to match the roller, hits the tree, but gets a favorable redirection.
Oh my god. No way that just happened. That was the coolest ace I've ever seen in my life.
Yep.
Whoa! Someone grounded those wires to to everything. You don't get to put more hearts than me. I like her more. That's so cute, Ham. I love those little hearts. Hello, Shawnip. How are you?
Let's go black beans. Yes, Lord. Let's go chicken. Yep, yep. Regular chicken. Yeah.
I wish. Ah!
We need some more chicken.
This might be one of the longest hamsters I've ever seen.
That's not a cat. How are you doing that?
So how come they haven't come up with a solution for this yet?
Oh, the chocolates being on the back? Stupid bitch.
You doing an ad for Dunkin' Donuts outside my store?
No. I'm so sorry. No. I know. I saw this and I was like, I'm coming in.
Yeah.
I'm coming in.
You can finish your Dunkin'.
Thank you.
Oh fuck, he's honking!
It's my dog.
Hurry up, bitch! Fight him back!
I think she's excited to get her dog toy.
Ew. Ew! Ah!
That work.
Whoa.
All that for this.
That is the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed.
Yeah,
And I'll see you
I
guys
liked
again
it.
Very,
Yep.
very soon.
I like that shit. I don't like it when I don't like it when pets get freaky like that. There was something else I wanted to watch. Oh, I know. Ghost hunting. I know. Oh my god. I wanted a real ghost hunter though. Like, I saw one. Insane ghost hunting. It was like some Arabic dude. Scariest video you'll ever watch. Really? Hello everyone, welcome to the
In
channel.
tonight's episode, we're gonna actually show you.
No, I wanted the foreign guy who doesn't speak any English that's yelling, Ashim Budala. Yes. Is it this guy's video? Is he reacting to it? How do I get the video?
Bismillah. Bismillah.
Bismillah.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. أعوذ بكلمات الله التامات.
He's not afraid! He's not afraid! Hello, Lime, how are you, my love? Thank you so much for the 14 months! Coco, do you perhaps fall for clickbait? I do, don't I? I do fall for clickbait, don't I? Do we not have a react to section anymore? I don't think we do. Should I make this big? Make this big like this? No. Maybe big like this. And big like that. And then we'll turn this off. And then Brian, you fat fuck. Sit down. And then I'm small. I can be small like that. I'm so big though. It's fine. Okay. And then, is that good? Are you comfy? Are you comfy? Happy? Okay. Here we go. Dude, he actually walked right up to the fucking ghost.
Bismillah. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim.
He's telling him to get the fuck out, guaranteed.
بسم الله الله لا إله إلا هو الحي القيوم.
Yeah, tell him.
لا تأخذه سنة ولا نوم.
Yeah, tell
له
him.
ما في السماوات وما في الأرض. من ذا الذي يشفع عنده إلا بإذنه.
I know ghosts are afraid of this
يعلم ما
guy.
بين أيديهم وما خلفهم. ولا يحيطون بشيء من علمه إلا بما شاء. وسع كرسيه السماوات والأرض.
No! Stand strong!
ولا يؤوده حفظهما.
He's pushing him, he's
وهو
pushing
العلي
him.
العظيم.
This ghost stands no chance. He's not scared. It was just a weak moment of weakness.
بسم الله. بسم الله.
I'm not scared either.
الله أكبر. الله أكبر. لا إله إلا الله. والله يا أخوان أصوات.
Mashallah, you ban this. Mashallah, you ban this ghost.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. والله العظيم يا اخوان جعل يدي تنكسر اذا مسكتها، والله ما مسكتها، شوفها كيف تتحرك.
Said knock that
او
off.
احد مسكها. اخواني نادوا احمد. احمد هو الوحيد اللي يعرف المكان.
Imagine being afraid of something that isn't real. Bitch, he's alone in a house and he's hearing noises. Another person could be there.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
Bismillah.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
Yeah, get him! Kick that fucking door open.
بسم الله. بسم الله.
No, be
حسبي الله
brave.
ونعم الوكيل.
Lower your tone. You got this. He sound like me when I get scared. He go from Bismillah, Bismillah to Bismillah, Bismillah.
بسم الله.
Bismillah! Go over there. Start punching the fucking air. Air the place out. Air the place out. It's the oven. The oven is ominous. He's got a really good flashlight.
سمعت الصوت قبل شوي انت يا جماعة؟
Those are chicken bones. Yo, if I ever get scared, I'm saying Bismillah. I don't know. I don't know what it means, but I know it's protecting him. Bismillah, demon! Bismillah!
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم.
Kick the door open.
بسم الله.
Bismillah.
بسم الله.
He's basically flashbanging every room he goes into. I'm scared. I feel sick.
قصر صراحة جميل. بس سكت الباب أنا أحس هوا يا جماعة.
Oh, okay.
الطاقة هذه مفتوحة، الشباك هذا مفتوح، شايفين؟
Okay, it's the wind.
بسم الله.
It's the wind! It's the wind! It's the wind! It's the wind!
شوف حاطين حجر.
شوف الحجر. بسم الله. في أحد؟
Did he knock? Or was that someone? I mean, I would be worried about an actual fucking being being there, like a.
أعوذ بكلمات الله التامات من شر ما
Kick that bitch open!
بالله.
Bismillah, bitch! I don't know what it means, but I know he knows what it means. Bismillah. A person hole? A person-sized hole? Oh god. I think he's saying Bismillah. Can we say that to protect us too? You know how people go, oh my god! But we can say Bismillah. What the fuck is he sucking his teeth out? Oh my god, this shitter situation is horrid. It's such a big bathroom with a ton of fucking nothing. Yeah, that was my burrow. I'm KoKo Diglet. I'm Koglet.
بسم الله. بسم الله.
Oh fuck no.
الله لا إله إلا هو الحي القيوم. لا تأخذه سنة ولا
Get him!
له ما في السماوات.
Get his ass! No, at the I mean him at the ghost.
بسم الله.
No. Open the door. I know you can.
بسم الله كهرباء.
He's lying. This is fake. That was the most pussy. Debunked. Debunked. That was the most pussy yanking of a door that I have ever seen. I have ever seen. He's like, oh no. This might as well be an introduction in the hub. Oh no, I'm stuck.
بسرعة يا اخوان. اقسم بالله ماني قادر افك الباب ورب الكعبة.
Stop playing with me. Debunked. Debunked.
فك الباب. بسم الله. الله لا إله إلا هو الحي القيوم. لا تأخذه سنة ولا نوم. له ما في السماوات وما في الأرض.
It's turning! It keeps turning!
وهو العلي العظيم.
Oh!
وهو العلي العظيم.
The lock!
وهو العلي العظيم.
Okay, look to the left. Look to the left. Is there someone standing there? Bismillah! The ghost! It has me! The ghost! Oh, I've returned to my body, Bismillah. What the fuck? He did not. Did a ghost just fuck that man? Dude, he's dead. He's dead. He's locked in there somehow. He got weak wrists. Okay? I don't know. He comes out, completely avoids this corner where someone could have been to open the door. And then that homeless man that was standing there with a knife stabbed him to death. Your Honor, obviously I can conclude. And that was his last upload. No, because we're gonna go look at Adventure Allah. We're looking at this guy's videos because he's not scared. I mean, he's just pretending. He's pretending to be scared, okay? He's pretending to be scared. He's not actually scared. He's pretending to be scared. He's not actually scared. He's just also, he's just being cautious. This is Just Bro's house is fucking crazy. Ah! No! Yeah. Yeah, go check it out. He's brave. He's brave.
ايش هذا؟
This place look nice.
بسم الله.
بسم الله.
معقول الحمامة سوت الصوت هذا؟
Oh, it was just a bird.
بسم الله. يا اخوان ورب الكعبة
Help
اصوات.
him out.
أصوات مين طبيعية.
Oh, it was just a street light. Oh my god. Let me show you what scared me. Let me show you what scared me. No.
يا اخوان.
Let me see.
ورب الكعبة أصوات.
Look at the staircase. I thought that was a demon. I'm sorry. I thought that was a demon. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I thought it was a demon. Ghosts aren't real, KoKo? Bitch, I said a demon! Demons are real! KoKo, a video can't hurt you. You guys think you're so brave, huh? You think you're so brave, huh?
أصوات مين طبيعية.
Lampshade dead. Bird dead. The bird did that.
في أحد في المكان؟
Yo. Auto translate. Motherfuck.
بسم الله بسم الله الذي لا يضر مع اسمه شيء.
It's a breeze. This place looks nice. Are we allowed to rebuff it or whatever? I think he's trying to catch someone if they're in there, right?
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
I believe him.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
No! I believe him.
خفيفيش هذه وضعها خطير. وضعها غريب. هذه الغرفة فيها بلا. بسم الله.
I suck at Phasmo. I've never played Phasmo VR, but Phasmo scares me. Yeah, see, there's not a person in there. Check your corners a little bit faster.
بسم الله.
No!
بسم الله. بسم الله. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم.
Talk your shit.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. حسبي الله ونعم الوكيل فيكم. حسبي الله ونعم الوكيل فيكم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. بسم الله الذي لا يضر مع اسمه شيء في الأرض ولا في السماء.
Kick it open! Kick it open! There's no one behind the door.
بسم الله الذي لا يضر مع اسمه
Are
شيء
you
في
seeing
الأرض
what
ولا
I'm...
في السماء.
Oh! I can't debunk this one. I can't debunk this one because if there was a string it would have pulled the door back open. No! Don't do this!
الله لا إله إلا هو الحي القيوم لا تأخذه سنة ولا نوم له ما في السماوات وما في الأرض من ذا الذي يشفع عنده إلا بإذنه.
I can't debunk this one. Yes, I can. It's an intricate string. It's an intricate scheme involving string and somebody ganking different strings from a different area. Okay?
يعلم ما بين أيديهم وما خلفهم ولا يحيطون بشيء من علمه إلا بما شاء.
No, don't be scared.
وسع كرسيه السماوات والأرض ولا يؤود حفظهما وهو العلي العظيم.
Don't be scared.
حسبي الله ونعم الوكيل.
No, look to the left of the room. It's gotta be remote controlled string.
الوكيل فيك. حسبي الله ونعم الوكيل فيكم.
Clickbait believer, you don't believe in this? You don't believe? Oh, we're fucked. This guy's already scared. Absolutely nothing happened. No sounds, and he's already like... Is he filming out of a peephole? Oh, hell no. No! No! Kick it open! Kick it up!
لا.
Bitch, you sound scared! They're not gonna believe your Bismillah!
الله الله لا إله إلا هو الحي القيوم ولا تأخذه سنة ولا نوم.
Talk your shit,
له
King.
ما في السماوات وما في الأرض من ذا الذي يشفع
Tell him,
عنده
get the
إلا
fuck
بإذنه.
out of here, bitch.
يعلم ما بين أيديهم وما خلفهم ولا يحيطون بشيء من علمه إلا بما شاء.
I own this house now.
والسماوات والأرض.
Oh!
بسم الله.
No! Fuck you! No! This is my property now. It's been foreclosed. This is my house. Get out. You have some more power in your voice, dog. Get out of there! You're weak, brother! Your sanity is low! Don't go up there! Please! Please don't go up the stairs! Please! Please, 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 please! No! You are not meant for this, dog. You're not meant for this. Just leave. You're gonna have a fucking... You're going into cardiac arrest. No! No! Please don't look up there! Please don't! Please don't! Please don't! Please don't! Please don't! You're freaking me out! You're freaking me out! That door's gonna close.
Bismillah. Bismillah.
No! Stop!
Bismillah.
Stop it.
أقسم بالله يا جماعة. أقسم بالله ما أنا عارف أمشي.
Dude, he's terrified.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
Dude, you're gonna get pushed down the stairs and die.
بسم الله. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
No, he could have done that. Is there a doorknob?
بسم الله.
Don't close that door, please, Mr. Ghostman. This guy is terrified! Get the fuck out of there! You're not meant for this! You ever see Yo, get me out of here. Am I frozen? Oh my god. Oh my god, the ghost. Oh, get me out. Get me out. Get me out. I'm frozen. I'm frozen. My computer's frozen. I'm not joking. I'm not joking. I'm not joking. I'm not joking. My whole shit froze. My whole shit froze, and then Twitch is now lagging. Okay, we're back. Welcome back, everyone. That was terrifying because we watched all those scary videos, and then when I try to exit, it froze, and then I had to force close Google, and then my stream crashed, and I think that's enough scary videos. That's enough, I think. That's enough. Yeah, that's enough. I know I asked a while ago, but do you ever get any of the more well-known analog horror stuff? I only got into the analog horror stuff that sorry I missed your message. I only got into the analog horror stuff that you guys sent me. You know, you sent me like a ton of those in the suggested videos and stuff. Oh my god, hold on. I'm like, go watch cave diving. One got past us, but don't know who. Stop! Sometimes she gets a little too into character. What do you mean? What do you mean? This is me! I try to play a character. I wanted to play a character. I was like, I won't be loud, and I won't be a bitch. And then you guys bullied me, and I was like, you know what? I am a bitch. Fuck you. I am loud. Fuck you. I was like, I'll be sweet kawaii sugoi streamer. Fuck you. Sweet kawaii sugoi streamer. Fuck you. I think I need to replace my GoXLR. It's making sounds that I don't like. It's going inside the headphones. I'm only mean to you because you keep calling me your poor quota. Fish. I only call you my poor quota because you used to always go, I wish I could do that. I wish I had money. In Argentina, that would feed a family of 6 million. I thought it was so funny. I think it's fucking hilarious. You don't think it's fucking... I think it's fucking hilarious. Okay, I'm opening Chrome again. I'm scared. I'm scared. I don't want to be in the YouTube area anymore. Fuck you! I don't want to be in the YouTube area anymore. Fuck you in Argentina, that would feed my dad. A single KoKo stream would fix any Argentinian economy. Chrome eats up my memory. Oh no, don't forget us, Ains. No, don't forget us, Ains. Don't forget us. Think about us. Think about us. Okay, enough of the Arabic shit. I want to watch some trash. I would like to watch some trash, okay? Let's look at trash TV. 5 most disturbing cases of found footage. That's not trash TV, but they
On January 8th, 2005, a man
attention.
named Martin discovered a mysterious package in his mailbox. Confused, he brought it inside and opened it up. Inside the package was a single item, a videotape with no label or note to explain its contents. Curious to see what was on it, he put it in his camcorder and pressed play. And the footage he found on it was shocking to say the least. It contained a nearly hour-long video of a man describing the violent things he was about to do, how he was going to lure his victims, and the makeshift devices he was going to use.
I'm not trained in torture methods, which is what I'm gonna have to make do. I got my drill here. The reason why it's got this padding on it is just to try to silence it a bit, because I'm in an apartment. I got gags, socks, got lots of duct tape, I got a soldering iron. Sheets. It's rather crude implement. I think can work wonders, especially if it's used in the right way.
However, while the content itself was extremely grim, what disturbed Martin more was the fact that he personally knew the person on screen.
What? Your friend mailed this to you? You remember seeing this guy's case? What is it?
It wasn't the manifesto of a serial killer planning to take innocent lives. Instead, it was the final message of Martin's close friend, Ricky Rodriguez, a man who was tormented by a cult from the moment he was born. He eventually managed to escape the cult and was now planning to take revenge on the people who did unspeakable things to him for all those years.
I kind of fuck with revenge. I'm not gonna lie to you. Sometimes I feel like things should be legal if there's proof and it's revenge. I feel like revenge. I feel like we should I feel like some people, don't take me out of context. I feel like we should be allowed to kill some people in Minecraft.
He recorded this hour-long video and mailed it to his few friends and family so they would find it and have all the answers about what he was about to do and why.
I'm making this video, well, for many reasons, I guess. I suppose the main reason is that I want there to be some record of the way I feel, my ideas, just who I was, really.
Ricky's story began 30 years earlier on January 25, 1975, when he was born as the first child of Karen Alva Zerby. Karen was a member of a cult
Midsummer ass looking ass fucking. Are you kidding me?
Called the Children of God, which
Midsummer ass fucking name.
Used Christian language to lure in young, impressionable minds, often teenagers, and molded them.
This is why it's dangerous to be a teenager or a younger princess, because you are so impressionable. You are going to get scammed.
To its sick and perverse ideals. 2 years after Ricky's birth, he was adopted by the cult's leader, David Burke, who presented himself as the Chosen One. David changed the cult's name to The Family and declared Ricky to be
The Family TM. Oh my god, we have to kill him. There can only be one, and that family is Violet's family.
A religious herald, granting him a special position in the organization. However, while he was treated like royalty by the other members on the surface, behind closed doors, Ricky was the victim of vile acts no child should ever have to endure.
No.
David not only encouraged these acts, but went as far as to write a whole book about everything he and his followers did to Ricky, called The Story of DeVito. This abuse continued for many years.
Oh my god!
As Ricky got older, he became aware of David's lies and manipulation. Then, in 1999, he finally managed to escape the cult with his girlfriend Alexia Manuel by faking a visit to the cult's compound in Mexico and fleeing to the US instead.
Oh
Reintegration into society after 24 years in an isolated cult was anything but simple. But Ricky somehow managed to pull through and secure a job as an electrician. He also married Alexia and later moved to Tucson, Arizona due to his work. Unfortunately, no matter how hard he tried to move forward, the nightmare he escaped continued to haunt him. David had passed away in 1994, and the cult was now under the supervision of Karen Zerby, Ricky's mother. And while the cult had managed to escape
his mom is the head of the cult?
Legal repercussions by mainly operating overseas, Ricky knew that there were still countless children suffering the same fate as him. So,
remember the Knights of the Crystal Blade? Yeah, with the banger name, and they were like molesting each other's daughters. That was fucking horrid. That was horrid. They were like, oh, well, it's not that bad because it's not my kid.
January of 2005, he decided enough was enough and took matters into his own hands. Which brings us back to the video he recorded.
Yeah, Cobalt. In the United States, there was these two fucking low-life dweebs who were part of the Knights of the Crystal Blade, and they had custody of their children, right? One dude had 3 daughters, the other guy had a daughter, I think. And they, like, made it a rule in their little cult that they were to marry each other's daughters, and it was fucked up and stupid. So much potential for a metal band name, but wasted the name. Yeah, Knights of the Crystal Blade is a good name for a bunch of fucked up assholes.
and mailed to a handful of close friends and his wife. In it, Ricky mentioned his ultimate goal, which was to bring down the cult all on his own.
Yeah.
Beyond that, a part of this was also about getting revenge for everything that was done to him.
There's this need that I have. This need, it's not a want, it's a... Yeah. And I wish it wasn't, but it is. It's a need for revenge. It's a need for justice. Because I can't go on like this.
Content warning, true
In this
crime.
video, he also laid out his plan for accomplishing this goal. He'd apparently gotten in contact with his previous nanny, Angela Smith, who was among the group that tormented him during his time in the cult.
His nanny tormented him. What's wrong with this cult? I don't understand.
He was going to invite her over for dinner at his apartment in Tucson.
I'm curious though. So he said he developed a lot of torture behind the scenes, okay? So how many people were in on it? Obviously, the leader, the cult leader, his mom was probably in on it, his babysitter was in on it. Who else? This sounds horrid.
And make her tell everything she knew about the other members' whereabouts by any means necessary. And that's exactly what he did. On January 8th, after mailing copies of his recording, he invited Angela into his home and proceeded with the plan. It's unclear what information he managed to extract from her before taking her life.
He killed her?
He then got into his car and drove to Blythe, California. There, he rented a motel and called his wife to tell her about what he had done and what he was going to do next. However, despite the meticulous planning, Ricky ultimately couldn't follow through with the rest of his plan.
Why?
On the morning of January 9th, authorities found his car in a parking lot just a few miles from the hotel he was staying at. Ricky was found inside the car as well, where he had taken his own life. And while this was tragic news for his loved ones, it was hardly surprising for his wife. You see, Ricky believed that killing the cultists would bring him peace, something he reiterated in his last video.
I can imagine how I would feel, how liberating it would be.
But that's not what happened. During his call with his wife, he confessed that despite his anger and resentment, killing Angela was the hardest thing he had ever done. Taking revenge didn't bring the comfort he was looking for. He couldn't
Oh my god!
bring himself to take any more lives and decided to end it all that night, leaving his friends and family with this hour-long video
Oh my god.
to remember him by. As for the family cult, it remains active to this day under the leadership of his mother.
That fucking sick, rotten bitch. He killed someone who tortured him and said that revenge didn't bring him anything but horrible feelings. Oh my god! Okay, maybe revenge is not the answer. Maybe revenge is not the
On
answer.
October 4th, 2006, at approximately 6:15 a.m., the Barrie Police Department received a chilling call from a woman saying, "My children are dead," in a calm and quiet voice.
Okay, how?
The disconnect between her tone and the situation she was describing was extremely unsettling. When asked what happened, she replied, "I don't know, I don't remember." Police officers immediately rushed to the address she provided and knocked on the door of her apartment, bracing for what they might find. The door opened and they were greeted by 31-year-old Frances Elaine Campione. When the officers asked her about the children she mentioned on her call, she replied in the same disturbingly calm voice, stating, "Yes, they're dead. They're on my bed." As the officers entered the master bedroom, he saw the remains of two little girls, 3-year-old Serena and 19-month-old Sophia.
They look exactly the same.
Both were dressed in clean clothes
You could have
and
told
were
me they
also
were
wearing
twins.
necklaces and earrings. However, their skin was starting to turn blue, suggesting they might have been deceased for quite some time. One of the officers also noticed a small bruise on Sophia's forehead, and that was it. There was nothing else in the room that could have explained their deaths. But as the investigators looked through Elaine's apartment, they found a camcorder with footage that explained everything.
No way
the
she filmed
recording
herself.
started on a wholesome note, showing Elaine surprising Serena with a new bike on her 3rd birthday on August 8th.
Hi, Serena. It's August 8th, 2006.
Oh, rest in peace, those babies.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
What could have
Happy birthday,
happened?
Serena. Happy birthday to you. Serena's 3 today. Yay! Shall we go to the living room and see if you got any birthday presents from the birthday fairies?
From the birthday fairies.
Yeah. Let's go.
Oh. Please don't show me anything bad.
What is it?
The next video also showed Elaine and her 2 daughters just hanging around and having fun.
I love you. This much. Oh, I love you more than that.
So far,
What the
everything
hell
looked quite
happened?
normal. However, the third recording, dated October 2nd, was when things started to get weird. The tone of the recordings instantly changed as Elaine suddenly went on and on about their horrible living conditions and
What?
the torment her ex-husband Leo and his family had put her through, said all in front of her children.
You can't see through the camera, boo-boo. Oh, yes, this is a deplorable, horrible, messy, filthy apartment that supposedly my 2 children and I live in, and it's just a horrible, horrible mess. Yeah.
Okay, so she must have
I
been
think
facing
Diego
some kind of
Campione is totally in the wrong, and I hope he burns in hell for all his sins, the same as Leonardo. All
She
I
must have
wanted
been
to
fighting
do was
Child
take care
Protective
of my 2 little
Services.
girls and live happily ever after the 3 years of physical, emotional, and mental abuse that I endured tremendously by Leonardo Campione, and then the past year from Anna and Diego Campione, the mental and emotional abuse, which wouldn't stop, and I had CAS keep bringing these 2 people into my life over and over again when I kept telling them the amount of mental and emotional abuse it was causing my 3-year-old daughter Serena and I and Sophia. It was horrible and uncalled for. And I want justice to my family for what they have all done to us.
Oh my god, this is
I
so
cried out for
horrifying.
help. They should have.
Leo was apparently extremely abusive, both physically and mentally. He prevented her from contacting her parents, and at one point even kicked her in her stomach while she was pregnant. This resulted in Leo getting charged with domestic violence, and the 2 getting divorced. However, at the time of this recording, Leo was starting to turn things around, and was engaged in a legal battle with Elaine over the custody of their daughters. This took an immense toll on Elaine's mental health. She was already
No
quite
way she
unstable
killed her
and had been
kids
to the
for
psych
this.
ward twice in the past couple of years.
What?
But according to her mother, the custody battle caused her to lose it completely and developed severe paranoia. She became worried that Leo would one day show up and forcibly take her daughters away. Then, on October 2nd, after ending this recording at 8:39 p.m., Elaine did the unthinkable by taking the lives of her own daughters. Then recording a haunting confession that investigators discovered on the same camera.
Way.
Recording this because Leo and there, are you happy? Everything's gone. You wouldn't give peace. You wouldn't tell the truth. I begged. You even had Stacy not believing me, telling her I had to sign papers when I didn't. I went to victim witness to get the truth. Trying, begging everyone the truth. How you beat me for 3 years behind closed doors. Beat me when I was pregnant with Serena and Sophia. You didn't care about our babies. You didn't care about me. You cared about yourself. You wanted to win. You won. Are you happy? How does it make you feel?
Holy shit. So, her boyfriend beat her for 3 years and was now at this time fighting for custody of his 3 kids, and he turned everyone against her. He turned everyone against her, so she lost her mind, that nobody would believe her. Well, allegedly, right? No one would believe her. And then she killed her 2 kids. Either she had a psychotic break or she was crazy from the beginning. And she was crazy from the beginning, locked up in the psych ward 3 times.
How does it make you feel? Because it doesn't make me feel great. I've lost everything my whole life.
At this point, the camera cut to a later point where Elaine attempted to take her own.
I tried to overdose.
What?
They're changing the displays. Now is the time to make a great deal on an Ontario-made hydro-cooled hot tub. In stock models, floor model, or custom orders, everything.
She looks insane. She looks insane.
In Aurelia, Bracebridge, and soon to be in Huntsville. You can also check them out on the web.
Okay, remember when they said she called the police with like a disconnected voice and tone and it was like weird? That's exactly what we're hearing right now. It's a weird, like, it's weird. It's weird. This is disturbing and uncanny.
Elaine was
Like, she sounds like she's crying, but I don't.
arrested on the spot and was later charged with murder, with the found footage in her home serving as crucial evidence against her. She was also
She's like a precursor to those TikTokers who cry or scream at camera for whatever. She sat down and recorded this on a VHS. I wonder if we can start streaming with a VHS. Gotta love that background noise.
ultimately sentenced to life in prison with the possibility of parole after 25 years. Years ago, the Bureau of Land Management published a public service announcement dubbed Stay Out and Stay Alive, educating
What the hell?
viewers about the countless dangers of exploring abandoned mines.
Abandoned VHS tubers, the next big craze. Actually, there are tons of like VHS or CCTV effects and shit that like VTubers use. Hold up, watch this. Watch this. Hold up. CCRT. It's CCRT. It's not CCTV. Old mines are dangerous. Why would you go to an abandoned mine? That's fucking crazy. Okay, hold on. CCRV. Grain line noise horizontal. Okay, hold on. I so wiggly. I'm the ring girl. I'm the ring girl. Don't forget to stretch your wings. Oh, you're so right. Ah, you're so right. I'm joining you. What's this? I'm joining you here from VHS. Oh, hey, the ghost from Arabic came back to claim you. It did. It did. It did. It did. Is there something else? Now I'm on your computer. Now I'm on your pewter. That's actually pretty sick. Got any pixels, please? Any pixels? Please, any pixels? Any pixels? Any pixels? Any pixels, please? Any pixels? Hello, I'm here to send you a message. We need that, like, really fucking crunchy microphone sound. You know what I'm talking about? Hello, I'm here to send you a message. It's 1989. In 2020, there's going to be a virus released called coronavirus. How cooked? How fucking cooked would that be? Anyways.
Including the very real risk of cave-ins, volatile explosives, wild animals, and entire sections without oxygen. However, the most chilling part of the video was the story and the accompanying found footage of an accident that had occurred years earlier. On July 4th, 1998, a group of young men found an abandoned mine in Nevada and decided to explore it for fun. Though, surprisingly, the boys seemed acutely aware of the mistake they were making right from the start.
As you see Briz pointing out, stay alive. It's a good point, but we're not too smart, so we're gonna go anyway.
Why are you going into an abandoned mine? That's fucking so scary.
Yet the allure of exploring a place untouched for decades was too tempting for them to ignore. However, the deeper they went into the mine, the more dangerous it became, with the boys walking over sketchy wooden bridges to continue their journey. They even found signs of the mine caving in, but chose to ignore those signs just to venture deeper.
No!
You look at all this. There's lots of rocks and stuff that have fallen from the ceiling, which indicates that probably not a good idea to be walking this way. And, well, they've already fallen, so they're not gonna fall again. Well, there's more to fall still.
An important thing to keep in mind is that these weren't professionals with prior experience of safely exploring abandoned mines. This was just a group of boys looking to do something cool and film the adventure.
Aww.
They could have easily plunged to their deaths down a 1,000-foot mine shaft or gotten lost in the miles-long maze of tunnels, which started looking more and more likely as time went on.
Yeah, we gotta remember where we're... Okay, we got out here.
Who painted these X's and stuff? Grant. What do they mean? Dead ends and stuff. Okay, they're all got an X on. We can go this way. That one's got an X. So it's also got that.
What the fuck are they doing?
Where's that go?
Goes down.
Along there.
Actual trespassing footage?
Well,
Why?
it's kind of hard. If you slip and fell, you can catch yourself before you actually fell down that. Not if panic set in and you spin like a little girl.
Toxic gases and radioactive elements could have also caused serious health issues down the line, if not immediately. Fortunately, they somehow managed to avoid all of these dangers and make their way fairly deep into the mine. But then they came across something that could have ended all of their lives in one fell swoop.
Dynamite.
Got them pipes. Oh, wow. We have to climb that?
Yeah, don't everybody get up.
I got
tetanus.
This is going to America's Funniest when somebody falls. That's a good idea. Alrighty. Oh, that's on the table. Don't touch that. I hope the ropes.
While crossing a sketchy section of the mine, one of the boys noticed a rope dangling down from one of the wooden beams and immediately became curious about whatever was down there.
It's down to the main shaft.
Wow, so we're climbing down this rope.
Yeah.
No way, they're climbing down this rope.
I see.
They had little rope climbing experience between them. However, they didn't let that stop them from accomplishing their desires. The guy named Adam decided to be the first one to descend, resulting in this.
How far down does it go?
All the way down to that ladder. See where it's going down?
We're
like a good 30 feet.
We're like gonna hook this camera.
I'll go first. I am. About 200 feet. You don't like to break out.
No way, he's going down there a 30-foot rope.
Like he's doing it in your mouth. Yeah. It's all like this. Is it off now? It's not.
Please don't show me anybody dying.
How am I gonna get this thing down there? Yeah, but how am I gonna get back up?
Yeah, how are you gonna get back up?
Give you my belt, stretch on.
He fell.
Adam! Oh! Adam! Oh. Adam! Yes. Adam! Oh, God.
The rope!
Oh, God. Somebody help.
Wait,
Adam!
did the rope snap?
Give you my belt, stretch on.
Oh! Oh my God,
Adam!
it did. Oh my God.
Oh! Adam! Oh. Adam! Yes. Adam! Oh, God. Oh, God. Somebody help. Adam!
The rope Adam chose to trust was completely worn and gave way shortly after putting his weight on it. This caused him to plunge 65 feet down a dark mine shaft and lose consciousness.
65 feet?
Luckily, none of the damage he took on his way down was immediately lethal. He was still breathing. His friends were able to find an exit and contact the authorities, who eventually rescued Adam after an hours-long rescue mission. Ultimately, them escaping the mine without any casualties was nothing short of a miracle. The mine shaft could have easily been over 100 feet deep, or Adam could have just as easily hit his head on the surrounding wall. Both of these scenarios would have resulted in his death. What's even worse is that the whole group could have gotten stranded in the shaft if the rope broke when the last person was going down. With no way to contact the outside world, the group would have likely died of starvation. Fortunately, they were able to walk away from this terrifying experience with just a few broken bones along with cuts and scratches.
I'm glad nobody died, but holy shit, I'm amazed
on the 25th of February 2022, that they found their way back to Korea Fuel Company hired maintenance workers to reopen one of the underwater pipes connecting their oil unloading dock and refinery. The operation team included 5 men: Christopher, Kazim, Yusuf, Rishi, and Faisal. They were going to use a pressurized habitat to inspect the pipe and make any necessary repairs. However, shortly after entering this habitat, all 5 men disappeared from the work site, leaving those on the surface to wonder what could have happened.
There's no fucking way!
It wasn't until rescuers found footage from a GoPro mounted to one of the divers' suits that the full truth came to light. The footage showed the men struggling to open the valve keeping the pipe shut, prompting Kazim to go get a wrench. He returned to the habitat and handed the wrench over to his co-workers. But then, a few seconds later, this happened.
He's keeping it pressurized? It imploded, right?
The moment the valve was opened, its low pressure created a powerful vacuum. Water rushed into the habitat, while the pressurized air violently forced everyone into the pipe. All 5 of the men were forced into the 30-inch wide pipe, faster than they could blink. After tumbling through the metal pipe at violent speeds for 1.5 minutes, they came to a stop at a section containing a small air pocket, just enough to keep them alive, allowing them a brief moment to find their bearings and assess the gravity of their situation.
They survived!
All of them were barely breathing, and one of them had also injured his leg. And while the air pocket was keeping them alive for the moment, it wasn't going to last very long.
No!
So, with no other option, the 2 men at the front, Christopher and Faisal, started moving forward in hopes of reaching the pipe's end and getting help for the other 3. But after making their way through several flooded sections, Faisal lost hope and refused to go any further. This left Christopher to continue alone, and ultimately reach the end of the pipe, where he was eventually pulled out by rescuers. Unfortunately, the same did not happen for his 4 co-workers. Days passed, and the rescue efforts were slim to none, eventually leaving the other 4 to die in that cramped metal tube. The company's CEO later defended this decision, stating that a rescue mission would have only endangered more lives. The incident sparked widespread outrage and even forced the regional government to
What do you
launch
mean
an
a
inquiry
rescue mission would have endangered more lives? Cut that bitch open!
to how such a disaster
I'll be damned. I'll be damned if anything happens like this and they gave up on you.
was allowed to happen in the first place. But, as is the case with countless similar incidents, nothing much came of it, despite the numerous hearings. The other 4 divers were left for dead. That said, the Trinidad government did announce a compensation of $1 million for each of their families, as well as Christopher, in April 2025.
They could have been saved. I don't believe it at all that they couldn't have saved them. I don't believe that. Like, I don't believe it, like, not even a little bit. Reminds me of Byford dolphin accident. That was brutal. What was that?
2000, 22-year-old Russian diving instructor Yuri Lipsky decided
Real found footage is so terrifying, but I'm glad that the last 2 videos had some survivors.
to reach the depths of the Blue Hole in Dahab, Egypt. This was a risky plan from the get-go, since the Blue Hole is widely regarded as the deadliest diving site in the world, with as many as 200 fatalities in recent years.
He wants to go dive in front of this hole that has all of these tombs and claimed 200 people.
To make matters worse, before his dive, Yuri asked a local technical diver to accompany him on his journey. All of them rejected him, since the preparations for this risky of a dive took as long as a week. Yet Yuri wanted to go in just 2 days, no matter what. Even after every instructor refused to support his plan, instead of backing out, Yuri made the worst mistake of his life and chose to go through with it alone. He started the dive around noon and quickly disappeared into the depths of the ocean.
I do love Junji.
However, many hours passed and there was no sign of Yuri anywhere. His concerned mother enlisted the help of a local technical diver named Tariq Omar, who immediately set out to rescue her son. Unfortunately, by the time he found Yuri, it was already too late. Tariq discovered Yuri's lifeless body floating near the floor of the blue hole. The next day, he returned with the necessary equipment to bring Yuri's body back to the surface and got to work. But as he was about to take Yuri back, he noticed that Yuri's diving camera was lying nearby. So he grabbed that as well and began ascending. This camera had captured the final moments of Yuri in haunting detail.
No. Like, this guy had to have known. Like, it's claimed 200 people. Oh, fuck.
The dive started like any other, with Yuri swimming alongside many other divers. However, it wasn't long before everyone else faded from view as he started to descend deeper into the blue hole. And that's when all the worst possible things started happening in rapid succession. It started with him failing to keep his gas levels under check, resulting in him getting nitrogen poisoning and becoming extremely disoriented. By the time he realized his situation, he was already sinking like a rock. He started panicking and began inflating his buoyancy control device quickly to avoid sinking any further. Tragically, this backfired. The buoyancy control device bursted due to the rapidly increasing pressure, leaving Yuri no way of safely returning to the surface.
He's at the bottom. He's at the bottom. There is a fucking crab there.
The increasing depth exacerbates the symptoms of nitrogen poisoning as well, and it wasn't long before his camera captured the horrific sounds of him struggling to breathe, ending with him sinking to the 377 feet or 115 meters deep sea floor and passing away.
W crab cameo.
The only silver lining in this whole situation is that there's a good chance the found footage helped at least one diver avoid a similar fate by learning from the mistakes that cost Yuri his life.
He got nitrogen poisoning, and then he tried to fill up his buoyancy balloon way too fast and it blew up. Like, was this guy even experienced in diving? Divers were living in pressurized diving chambers during a job. Technical malfunction caused the chamber to rapidly depressurize. 4 out of 5 divers died. They were living in pressurized chambers? And there isn't a failsafe for some kind of malfunction? No, he wasn't. We were taught lots of information on how to avoid this situation. Holy shit. This guy's actually... I don't feel bad because that just seems like a really stupid and uninformed decision, and I feel bad that he died, but holy fuck. Holy fuck. We were watching Abandoned Buildings. Teen uses AI to do the unthinkable. What could he... ChatGPT, how do I... ChatGPT point says, how do I kill someone? ChatGPT, how do I get away with murder? Actually, ChatGPT, how do I load this shotgun? The failsafe also failed because he depressurized too quickly. Is that an astronaut suit? Holy shit! Holy moly. Oh my god, this is so cute. Some clamp. A clamp! That's all it took, a clamp! Horrors from an FBI database. It took a clamp.
It's 1981. New President Ronald Reagan has just survived an attempt on his life. an emerging virus called HIV is becoming a growing concern, and workers at a wastewater treatment plant in Richmond, Virginia have just made a grisly discovery. An employee had been walking along the settling basin, a structure used to separate water from solid material, when he saw what appeared to be the body of a young woman. The police were called and the remains were recovered. The woman was young, short and slim, and had a tattoo on her arm reading, DR. A forensic analysis revealed that she had undergone a hysterectomy at some point in her life, which might point to pregnancy complications, treatment for ovarian cancer, or even darker, routine treatment at a psychiatric hospital in 20th century America.
Don't
The
resuscitate.
hysterectomy didn't have anything to do with her death, however. That came about because of a bullet wound to the head. Other than the surface level information, nothing else could be gathered to tell this young woman's
Were the
story.
FBI using her for science?
Using 1981 technology, the police made a crude clay model of her head, depicting what she might have looked like before she passed to see if the public might be able to identify her. But nobody ever came forward. With no leads and nowhere to look, the police
You think the
just stopped
FBI is going to pick
investigating.
someone with family and
Life would
people
go on the same as
that
it
are
did
going to
before.
come looking for them?
Nobody would ever grieve this woman. Her story would never be told, and justice would never be served. She would never even have a name. Only ever be.
Doesn't the CIA live in Virginia?
Being referred to as the Richmond Jane Doe. And unfortunately, she's not a unique case. Currently, in the United States of America, there are more than 10,000 unidentified bodies.
Holy.
The idea of just coming across a body that never gets identified has to be one of the most disturbing concepts I can think of. In fiction, there's a common trope of an angry spirit haunting a place desperately trying to get somebody to tell their story. And these movies and books usually end with a tragic tale of their death finally being told.
Hey, we've seen this guy before.
Horror usually ends up being scarier
Does
than
he show us
reality in
scary
most
stuff?
cases, but in this particular realm, reality is much darker than fiction. In real life, the body and the person that occupied it just stays lost forever. Their only memorials are scattered disconnected case files in different law enforcement agencies. In some cases, loved ones are desperately trying to get answers, unaware that the person they're searching for has already been found. But even darker than that, a lot of these people go unidentified because they've just been forgotten about, and the world callously moves on without them. When the Richmond Jane Doe briefly held the attention of law enforcement agencies in the early...
I'm not even gonna lie to you. This is not ADD friendly because I was just staring at the reflection of his ring camera, his ring light in his eyes, and I didn't hear a single thing he said. I'm assuming it was important, but we're gonna keep going.
Early 1980s, criminal investigations mainly relied on traditional tangible evidence, like eyewitness accounts, fingerprints, and ballistics analysis, but a new movement had been gaining momentum. Instead of just looking for measurable evidence in individual cases, criminal profiling had police identifying characteristics of crimes that could point to the perpetrator's psychology in some way. This had law enforcement investigating previously overlooked aspects of crimes, like the degree of control used by the offender, the escalation of emotion in the act, and how organized or messy the crime scene was. Identifying these characteristics allowed police to not just categorize the sort of suspect they were looking for, but to also link different crimes together in a way they weren't previously able to using only traditional investigative techniques. But there was a problem blocking that last part from coming to fruition. Back in the early 1980s, law enforcement agencies were more or less working in isolation from one another. They all had their own specific procedures or paperwork and local files, and there usually weren't any protocols in place to share that information amongst themselves. This caused something called linkage blindness. If a serial offender committed a crime, different law enforcement agencies around the country having to mail in handwritten forms that would be digitized by hand in Quantico, the procedures would advance over time as the world became more connected.
Programming will track
First through fax machines, and then through an interesting new technology called the internet. In the 2000s, the FBI would launch FICAP Web, a fully internet-based version of the database that could be instantly accessed and browsed by law enforcement agencies. While FICAP Web was and is only able to be accessed by verified law enforcement users, the FBI would also create a much more limited but publicly accessible version of the database, which you can browse through a website hosted by the FBI. When we talk about things that are scary on this channel, there's usually two
Baya, how are you? You can browse a diet VICAP if you want. I can post a short about the accident. It's safe for work, but it's what it describes as gruesome. Yes, give me the short. I love true crime. I do love true crime. I very much do. So they're giving us diet VICAP. Is it the FBI most wanted list? I don't understand what it is. It's like it said criminal apprehension program, right? So they're profiling criminals based on their crime scenes and their victims. So what could it be? I'm good. What about you? I'm doing good. I'm having a very, very fun time hanging out, relaxing with everyone. It's a chill Friday. You made it to the end of the week. I'm so very proud of you. If you're just tuning in, hi, my name is KoKo. Make sure to follow, like the video, subscribe. We're just reacting to stuff together because we deserve it. We deserve to chill for a little bit. Welcome back, Soki.
Categories. Fictional horror tends to be very dramatic and solely relies on artistic elements like aesthetics and storytelling to create fear.
I need to lock in.
It's by design calculated in its delivery.
There we go.
Real life horror, on the other hand, is never calculated. It's not art designed to strike fear in you, yet it always does a much better job of that than fiction.
Yeah.
The FBI's VTUBER site is a perfect example of that second category. It's just a cold list of unsolved crimes presented in a manner only meant to convey information in an efficient way.
It's an actual fucking, hold on. VICAP. What if we know these people? Do you guys recognize them? What did she do? Whoa, this is crazy. I've never seen an FBI. KoKo learning true crime is true. What? She was born in 1980. Dr. Ruha Ignatova. Ruha Plamenova Ignatova. AKA Crypto Queen. Save a bald redeem? Don't you fucking dare. Don't you fucking dare. Crypto Queen. Place of birth, Bulgaria. She knows English, German, and Bulgarian. The United States Department of Transnational Organized Crime is offering a reward of up to $5 million. We have to find her. She's top 10 most wanted. What did she do? Hi, Captain. Oh, you fucking. Oh. Captain, do you hate me? You can tell the truth. Ruha Ignatova is wanted for her alleged participation in a large-scale fraud scheme beginning in 2014. Can we zoom in? Jarvis, zoom in, please. This is what she looks like. This is your crypto queen. No way, I love my princess. Thank you. Thank you, Captain. She defrauded billions of dollars from investors all over the world. She was the founder of OneCoin Limited, a Bulgaria-based company marketed a purported cryptocurrency. In order to execute the scheme, she made false statements and representations to individuals in order to solicit investment to OneCoin. She allegedly... The FBI just had... the crypto queen's fucking simps just had me executed for reading her fucking most wanted poster. She rug pulled. She instructed victims to transmit investment funds to OneCoin accounts in order to purchase OneCoin packages, causing victims to send wire transfers representing these investments. She is believed that she has defrauded them out of $4 billion. $4 billion, bitch? She don't look like that no more. She has a new face. That's good luck. $4 billion? That's her old face. You gotta keep up. She has a new one now. She has a new face. For sure. Whoa, $4 billion? She served as OneCoin's top leader through October 2017. She traveled from Sofia, Bulgaria to Athens in Greece and may have traveled elsewhere. She may have traveled on a German passport to the United Arab Emirates, Bulgaria, Germany, Russia, Greece, or Eastern Europe. She was charged in the United States, and a federal warrant has been issued for her arrest on February 6, 2018. Superseding indictment was issued charging her with 1 count of each conspiracy to commit wire fraud, conspiracy to commit money laundering, conspiracy to commit fraud, and securities fraud. I'm sorry, that's so funny. I'm sorry, that's actually so fucking funny. That's actually so funny, I'm not even joking. She's FBI's most wanted for doing a rug pull. Oh my god, is this her?
It's really a pleasure for me to be here 1.5 years after we launched our cryptocurrency OneCoin. I think today we spoke a lot about the network, the vision for the network, how big we want to be. But as always, I want us to remember what this network is about. This network was created to become and to fuel the growth of OneCoin, which I strongly believe will be the #1 cryptocurrency worldwide.
I've never heard about that, ever. Everyone knows about Bitcoin. She gets an A in social engineering. This bitch knows how to manipulate people. OneCoin is gonna be the biggest thing. Did you want to be a part of Bitcoin when it was blowing up? Well, now is your chance. Will you invest in KoCoin? Bratcoin is going to the moon. I promise you now, heed my warning. If you don't invest now, you're gonna wish you did. Boom, investment bros everywhere. Okay, let's go look at the other ones. VICAP, we're gonna be here often. Unidentified missing person, homicides and sexual assaults. Wait, I don't get it. How does this work? So is this showing us unsolved murders? Missing person in Georgia, in New York. They only have a sketch of this guy. Unknown suspect, Long Beach, California. Yeah, I could have told you he was in Long Beach based on his fucking bucket hat. Hi, Speed, how are you? We just learned that there is a thing called VICAP that the FBI uses to profile criminals and stuff like that, but they gave us diet VICAP to be able to like look through things. This guy looks like that guy from that show that does true crime. Unidentified person. Looking time. Bye, Pibaya. Missing person. Unidentified. Oh, it tells you if they're the victim. Wait, does it tell you? Jason William Dies. Is Dies his last name? I don't want to look at these if they're all just gonna be missing women and make me sad. Missing. All right, I'm gonna get my headphones and walk to go get some mixer. Oh, yippee! Take me. Random shooter. This is just a map. Jane Doe. This is all they have. This is all they have of her. Oh my god. This is so sad.
Yeah.
Wow. Yo, this is crazy. Murder victim ass name. Okay, unidentified person. This is probably like what? Computer generated image based on their remains. That's crazy. Unknown suspect in a white, whatever the fuck this is. Unidentified person. Can we click and see what's up? 40 to 50 years old, 5'9", 165, male, black or Hispanic. He had a mole on the right side of his face. The body of an unidentified black or Hispanic male was found in a wooded area. The male was well-groomed, clean-shaven, with short black hair, slightly gray receding hairline. Teeth were in good condition, appeared to have no signs of dental work. This man was dressed wearing a gold chain crucifix. And 2 plaid buttons, long sleeve. Gentleman's robe, blue, green, and red shirt underneath. He was buying 2 expensive blankets at a curtain shop in Rochelle in 1995. In 1995? Hi, Ato-san! We missed you! We missed you! 1995? It's believed he traveled to Brewster on Metro North. They don't have anything. They don't have anything? Oh my god. We should... How are they gonna solve that? How are they gonna solve that? How are they gonna solve that? It's a 3-day weekend? Technically, yeah, absolutely. This guy's assaulting people. I want to know what's up. He looks sus. He looks sus. You know? They don't know. That's why they're asking you. How are they going to solve that? 170 to 180, late 40s, early 50s, medium male, white or Hispanic. Anyone could be Hispanic. Literally. He was wearing a long sleeve button down white linen shirt, khaki colored cargo shorts, hat, spelling error, cargo shots, and a soft cotton style fishing hat, and a round chin and face. Yeah. Okay. 1995 is not getting solved. Saturday, July 1st, 2018. The body of Frederick Taft, a 57-year-old black male, was discovered inside the men's restroom on the west side of Pan America Park in Long Beach, California. He had been attending a family picnic. He had been shot multiple times. The suspect was described as white or white Hispanic. In his late 40s, early 50s, what kind of beef did they have? The way they describe him sounds like song lyrics. Is KoKo looking through resumes of a roommate? Yeah. If their crimes ain't that bad, I'll let them. I'll let them. Dude, what kind of beef did they have that this guy, 40 to 50-year-old, had to kill 57-year-old in a fucking public restroom in 2018? Multiple witnesses observed the unknown suspect fleeing the men's restroom immediately after the shots were fired, concealing to be a rifle-type firearm. Whoa. And he didn't leave any evidence. And he ran away, and there wasn't a business nearby with cameras. Nothing. In 2018? What the hell? What the... They found this sculpture? Approximately 5'11", give or take 2.9 feet. 2 feet, 9 inches. Barrel-chested. Oh my god, it's Elon Musk. Strong protruding chin. Restricted mobility due to a fusion of the vertebrae. May have walked with a hunch. Obvious dental reconstruction. Open heart surgery. And previously broken nose. Oh my god, he went through it! 2018, skeletal remains of a Caucasian male were found in Virginia. He was believed to have been deceased for 2 years. Examination determined that the male was about 5'11", in his late 30s to early 40s. That's a huge birth right there. And barrel-chested, distinctly prominent chin. He had undergone open heart surgery and may have had a pacemaker. How do they know that from his bones? The unknown male had experienced a broken nose and may have walked with a hunch or had mobility issues due to having a fused vertebrae. He could have possibly been a smoker. I think if you knew someone that walked with a hunch because they had a fused vertebrae, you'd fucking remember. You know? Homicide and assaults. This guy be killing someone at the club. Let me see this guy. That was him? This is all they got? A screenshot from a video. May 2019. Approached the victim at an art exhibit. Interjected himself into her social circle. None of the friends could recall having seen him before. The suspect appeared to be intoxicated and asked the victim for a ride to a TA truck stop where he advised his rig was parked. At the truck stop, he became forceful and sexually assaulted the victim in her vehicle. Witnesses advised the suspect spoke with an accent, possibly Haitian or Dominican. He advised several people that he drives a truck for a living and was only passing through Albuquerque on his way to California. He also mentioned that he was based out of Denver, Colorado. Somebody's gotta recognize him, bro. I know he's Dominican just because of the fucking shorts. The super fucking fucked up ripped shorts. Holy shit. Oh, probably discoloration of the bones could have led them to believe that he had a pacemaker. Whoa. Fucking truck drivers again, dude. Truck drivers are committing crimes all across state lines because they watched enough TV and they're like, oh, well, this is outside of their jurisdiction. So, like, I'm just gonna do a crime here and then go here and do a crime there and they can't all fucking get me. Ooh. Missing person. No, Josh, we'll find you. We'll find you. He was 41 when he disappeared in 2016. He was at his sister's house in Sacramento. He left the residence with two unknown males in an unknown vehicle. According to his mother, he called her a few weeks later and claimed he had been abandoned in Tennessee and needed money. She wired him money and that was the last communication they've had. He lived a transient lifestyle, was not working. He was an avid fan of the Grateful Dead and would travel all over the country to attend their concerts. Aww. By the time anyone notices, you're 100 miles away. This is crazy. This is, oh my god, this is real true crime. We found it. Look at this. Look at this. We got a picture of his car and his fucking face. 6'1" to 6'3", 220, 225. 1997. He bought a soda and then he shot the clerk. Oh my god. Once in the back of the head, twice in the arm. From a 9mm firearm. He walked back to his car and drove away. What? What?
Yeah.
He got away with it. In 1997, he was 30 years old. How old would he be now? Jane Doe. Melvin is missing. A lot of these are on the East Coast. That's scary. Oh. That's so scary. Anyways, they came up with VICAP.
But it still manages to...
Stream idea, KoKo and the Brat start dossiers, browsing information and data about missing people, trying to locate them. I know you said that was a joke, but that would be fucking cool. That would be fucking cool. He did pay for the soda, so not all bad. Oh my god, Toucan, you're going straight to hell.
To be one of the most disturbing sights I've ever seen. Here you'll find the Richmond Jane Doe, as well as many other unidentified deceased people.
Hi,
The visual
Kawaii Sun,
depictions of these
love, how are
individuals
you?
range from actual photos, to digital recreations, to physical recreations, to drawings, to even just articles of clothing in cases where the body is in such bad shape
Oh my
that
god.
clothes are the only remaining identifying traits. This entry is particularly unsettling. The only lead investigators have in this case is a single shoe.
A running
the remains
shoe.
were in such bad shape that even the victim's sex couldn't be determined.
A running
Like the vast
shoe.
majority of cases here, this one remains unsolved. I find it interesting how VICAP sits beside the FBI's top 10 most wanted lists on their website, as these two pages feel like yin and yang. The top 10 most wanted are a list of perpetrators of crime they're actively trying to catch. Or in other words, stories they're trying to put resolutions to. VICAP is a list of victims of crime they're trying to identify. Or rather, resolutions they're trying to put stories to. The two sites feel like binary opposites. Another thing you'll notice on VICAP is how unsettling a lot of these photos look, even completely separated from their chilling contexts. These reconstructions often fall into the uncanny valley, with the people they're depicting looking almost real but not quite, leaving any viewer unsettled. A lot of these depictions look not unlike something you would see in some online horror project, but not everything creepy looking here is a reconstruction. On June 3rd, 1991, truck driver Eduardo Collin pulled into a Super 8 motel off of I-40 in Albuquerque, New Mexico. He rented a room for 2 people for just one night, but the following morning, Eduardo never came to check out. After waiting an entire day, the motel eventually sent a security guard to check on Eduardo's room on June 5th. It had been locked from the inside, and the guard had to essentially break in using a screwdriver.
He didn't
When he
have an
finally
extra
got
key?
in, there was no one to be found in the main part of the room, just scattered bottles of alcohol. The bathroom was a different story though. In there, the security guard found a woman suspended in the air, hanging from a suitcase strap tied to the shower. She was dead. Investigators would determine her cause of death to be hanging, which was found to be self-inflicted, and had occurred on June 3rd, the night the room was rented. Even though she had only been deceased for 2 days, the shower had been running the entire time, and the extreme amount of moisture combined with the sweltering New Mexico heat greatly advanced the decay process, and her body was already in a state of putrefaction when she was found.
What?
She had heroin in her system, and judging by the fact police found a scale in the room, drugs may have played a part in this tragedy. Many questions hung in the air about this case, the most immediate of which being Eduardo's whereabouts. He was nowhere to be found. The license plate he had given to the hotel staff had been fraudulent. The front desk employee, who had been working the night of June 3rd, was able to give a physical description of Eduardo, which happened to fit a picture found in his room. This is a photo of the deceased woman while she was still alive. It appears to have been taken at one of those mall photo booths, and the police assumed that the other man in the photo was Eduardo.
A photo strip.
No one had seen this woman while she was still alive. She had no identifying marks on her body, and she didn't have any sort of ID on her. The only record of her ever having been alive in the first place
this was at a photo
this
booth.
eerie photo of her and this mystery man. Years would go by without any progress in this case. The effort would mainly be focused around finding Eduardo. Eventually, the police would manage to track down his immediate family,
Oh,
who
good.
let investigators know that Eduardo had passed away from natural causes while they were looking for him. When police asked family members if they had recognized the woman in this photo with Eduardo, they only reacted with confusion. The man in the picture was not Eduardo.
What?
Again, no progress would be made for an enormous amount of time, until 2021 when investigators actually managed to somehow track down the man in this photo. While his identity
Oh
has
my
never
god, the most insane fucked up part in this, by the way, is that you could tell that she's still in her clothes and they just like photoshopped her body out of it so it wouldn't be so horrifying, but that's still her in her clothes. And the reason you can't see this part is that's where her arm was.
been
Oh
released
my
publicly,
god!
the police are not considering him a suspect in any possible crime. He also wasn't able to fully identify the woman, only telling police that she had come to Albuquerque from Los Angeles, that he only knew her as Becca. The initial and most common theory regarding this mystery is that Becca may have been a lady of the night. Also found in the room were 5 $100 bills, an oddly large denomination of money to be carrying around with you, especially in 1991. It would explain why she was with a truck driver at a motel and why she didn't have any ID. The police have also supposedly recovered more pictures of Becca while she was alive, but haven't released them publicly because of their supposedly explicit nature.
Oh.
Whether Becca was an escort or not ultimately doesn't matter. Investigators assume she was, and her case likely didn't get the attention it needed because of that. If Eduardo had been located before his own death years later, this case would have been solved more than 20 years ago. But he wasn't. So it just remains as one of the many eerie entries in VTUBER. If you're interested in helping...
Okay, so they said Eduardo Collin went in with that woman. Yep, that's him. He went in there in that motel. He rented that. The clerk identified that that was the guy in the picture that rented the motel. And then they find Eduardo Collin's immediate family. They look at the picture and they go, that's not Eduardo. So bro was using in his, like, maybe somebody else's information, and or like he wasn't him, so he's still at large.
On this case, I really recommend checking out the Becca Doe subreddit, which was set up with the specific purpose of investigating this case. And you can also check out the Grateful Doe subreddit, which is intended for all unidentified people cases. Believe it or not, internet sleuths are not just good for finding lost media. Grateful Doe has actually directly linked a couple unidentified people to missing persons cases.
Whoa.
And I'm sure they would appreciate your help. One thing I find interesting on VTUBER is how the visual reconstructions vary in look depending on when the case was open.
Yeah.
Nowadays, detailed digital artistic recreations seem to be the standard, and while these sometimes can look uncanny, they really don't compare to the clay reconstructions you'll see in older
why
cases.
the fuck did anybody, why was anybody like,
Some of these are
make a clay reconstruction of his face?
Genuinely nightmare fuel.
Bitch, what? I don't recognize that. I've never seen a person who looks like that.
They're made to resemble the victims as much as possible.
This doesn't resemble a human being, period.
But at the end of the day, they all still seem to end up looking somewhere in between life and death. I mentioned the Uncanny Valley earlier. One theory as to the origin of why the Uncanny Valley effect exists in the first place is fear of corpses.
Oh.
Humans may have an instinctual fear of dead bodies to keep us away from diseases that may harm us.
Ew,
and in my opinion,
that's not a dead body,
these
that's just
unsettling
a
clay
doll.
models perfectly trigger that instinct. It would also seem, based on whatever on this site, that the worst condition of
I'm not even joking, this is what my first drawings look like.
the body is found in.
Somebody who's never, somebody tried to recreate this from memory.
The more uncanny the clay model looks. In May 1992, a farmer in Boone County, Indiana, was working his fields just
You know
like
what's so
any
funny?
other.
I was like, we're gonna have a short stream because I don't feel good. But since we're not like playing game or doing anything crazy, we're just still sitting here.
Day. As he worked his way to the edge of his property near the main road, he noticed something laying in the long reeds in the distance. He had a bad feeling and decided to not approach whatever was in front of him, and instead went back home to contact the police. When law enforcement came, they walked down from the road into the reeds, and there they found the decayed body of a young woman. She wasn't wearing any clothes other than a tank top, and didn't have any noticeable wounds on her body that could point to an immediate cause of death. Her face was so badly decomposed that she was completely unrecognizable.
Oh.
The only distinguishable characteristics on her body were two tattoos.
All day,
one that
every
said
day.
Mom, and another that said Love.
Oh.
Investigators guessed that she was likely between the ages of 17 and 24, but other than that, there was no way to identify this
How
woman.
long was she there?
She
How
would be
badly
entered into the
decayed was it?
system as just one more Jane Doe. Without anything to go on, police would start combing through missing persons files
Do we not have dental records?
in the local area to see if they could find any leads, but none were found. They started investigating nearby truck stops. Maybe this was another case that began with a trucker picking
Those
up an escort.
motherfuckers. Listen, if you're a truck driver and you're in here, I love you. Peace, love. And I support you. And I think truck drivers are sick, okay? I know what some of them are up to, though. They're killing and they're driving. They're killing and they're driving. Like, they're a truck driver because it facilitates their main job as a fucking murderer.
After questioning countless workers and passing out flyers to the many people passing through these truck stops, though, no leads were found. After a few weeks of investigation, the case was considered to be cold, and the woman would be given a pauper's grave next to the police station, with an eerie tombstone only reading, Unidentified Female. A year later, police would reach out to a professor at Michigan State University who had been making advancements in facial reconstructions. They exhumed the victim's body, which at this point was nothing more than a skeleton. Nevertheless, the professor did his best to recreate what Jane Doe may have looked like before her untimely death.
Get me the fuck out of here. What the fuck do you mean? That's what she looked like. Nah, get the fuck out of here, bro. What do you mean? This is what she looked like. Nobody looks like that. Nobody looks like that. Huh? Look at my little baby bat. I love it. No! No! Nobody fucking looks like that, bro. I promise. I promise. I promise. If somebody looks like that, they would have found her ass. They would have been like, oh my god, it's you. Oh my god, it's you. We've been you're the only person who looks like that. It's you. It's you. I want to show you something that I really love. Are you ready? You see me? Look at my eyelashes. Ready? Even my bottom look at my bottom lashes. Look at this. So bouncy! Oh, thank you, Otto. Thank you. I send you love too. Look, 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 look. It's so cute. I wish I wish I was this close every day. We should just stay like this. Are we down? Are we down for just chattings to be like this? KoKo wants us to blow the hair strand. Yeah, make a wish. Do you guys make a wish when you get an eyelash? Do you know what I'm talking about? You get an eyelash. Blow me up, I want to die. Blow me up, I want to die. Go ahead. Don't count to 3, just do it. Don't count to 3, just do it. I somehow came back even worse. I somehow came back even worse. I somehow came back even worse. Well, I was saying something. Are we allowed to... God damn it. Hey, girl. Hey, girl. You want to go back to my place? Consensually? And you know...
One could say we have a blast with KoKo literal Kokorumi 3 sip.
We have a blast... Stop taking me! Thank you. I was saying, what if we do just chatting like this close? Sorry about that. It's okay, I forgive. Thank you for the love. Thank you, thank you. KoKo, even if you did gaming like that, it would still be great. He's on me. He's one-y. No plates. I got him. Squad wipe. Miku Miku beam! Holy fuck, the delay. Is there a delay? Is there a delay? KoKo beam! I think at some point, we're just gonna have to do what I want to do, and I just want to sit here and stare. You know? YouTube has one. Your stream isn't bad though. Oh, good. Can we keep yapping till bedtime? Yeah, we could. You guys, I have a confession to make. If you can put AI in it, we'll think about it.
For that moment you've been waiting for. 1, 2, 3. Ready? Miku miku.
God, that's so fire. You're good, Twitch is just being a bitch. Oh, thank you for the hydrate. I'll hydrate right now. Give me my water. Don't we always do what you want to do? Yes, but sometimes I talk myself out of some choices because I'm like, will that make us more successful? Because the more successful we are, the more we get to do this. And the more stuff I can get for stream. You know? So I'll talk myself out of stuff because I'm like, I don't think that would be good for the stream or my goals or whatever. But how does one measure success? Through goals and achievements and happiness and happiness. Let me drink my water. But is it good for the brand? Is it good for the brand? Like sitting here staring at you is probably not advised. Someone's gonna come by and be like, what does she do? What does she do? Does she play game? Does she stream? Oh. She doobie cute. She doobie cute. You know? When I say you know, it reminds me of Yoshi. You know? She played a game called Chat. I love how we can have so much KoKoception everywhere. Full screen windowed. KoKo desktop screen. KoKo desk bat below. I want to be everywhere. See, I'm not trying to just be accessible for everyone because I hate expensive merch. I'm also trying to infiltrate your house through inanimate objects. For reasons. For reasons. Important reasons. Who cares? We get you. And they don't. It's like a secret. Herratic, stop gatekeeping me. You want me to do this for longer? Stop gatekeeping me. One day I'm gonna get big and Herratic's gonna sabotage because he'll miss the old days. I'll tell you what. I actually see quite a lot of big streamers make a secondary account to do chill stuff with their most loyal friends, like you guys are to me. So we'll do that. I'm planning on getting big. I won't accept not getting big because I want to do this forever. And if I can't afford rent, and then I'll have to get a job, and then I won't be able to do this forever, and I want to do this forever. They'll make me work, and I'm too pretty to work. I prune. We saw her decorate her room the other day. She only put up 10 to 20 pictures of herself. You have no idea what I'm planning. Do you want to know what I'm planning? So I'm moving at the end of this month. I don't have my pickup scheduled for my keys yet, by the way, because I still need to give them a cashier's check for like $3K. I'm working on it. Anyways, I want to... I'm thinking I might put my computer in my bedroom solely because I want to create like a KoKo wall by the computer, you know, where it's just like pictures of me and my merch and like all my brats, like all of you guys. I'm gonna have the brat blanket, you know, stuff like that. But I think it would be optimal to be in the living room so that my room doesn't get hot. But then I can't have Coco Wall because what if my niece comes over and she's like, that's weird. You know, when she's like 10 or something. She's gonna be a normie. My sister's a normie. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. I haven't... Don't spoil JJK for me, please. It's my favorite horror manga. Or my favorite horror anime. But, it's so hard because it's like, I try and talk to these normal people and they're like, what do you like to do? And I can't be like, I like to watch anime girls and I like to watch and draw anime girls and I like to listen to anime girls and I like to make anime girl friends and I like to be an anime girl. Like, they'll be like, oh, so cartoons, and then and then I'll start throwing hands, actually. It's funny though, because whenever there's a VTuber beef, I'm always like, ha, the cartoons are fighting again. You can't see this because you're short. Creamy, you piece of shit. You're evil for that. I gotta worry about that shit, huh? What's up, nerds? Your anime, that's fire. Yeah. It's funny because other than Violet, my previously two closest friends that I had made via the internet never watched anime, and I tried to show them an anime once and they just didn't care, and I was like, if you guys show me one of your bullshit interests, I would pretend to care. I would pretend to care. I would. Okay, my lovely brats. Let us find someone to raid. I'm gonna send you over. Make sure that you're good, that you're kind, and you make good choices today. Congratulations to us for finding the VICAP website. That's actually cool. It's true crime. That's true. Who would have fucking thought? Also, I want to thank you all for hanging out with me today. There's so many of you. If you came from a raid, thank you for sticking around. If I'm just still in the background for you, thank you for lurking. I'm so grateful even to just be your second monitor content. Please drop me a follow if you want to come back. I would really love that. And if you're on YouTube, like the video, comment on it. It would help me the most. Don't forget to collect your free wallpapers. Since we have been doing the subathon, everyone's gotten a lot of free subs. And if you have a sub or membership, you get free wallpapers in the Discord. So join the Discord if you'd like. You don't have to say anything. I don't add everyone. I don't ping anybody for anything unless you subscribe to the live roll. All right. Let's see who I'm sending you off to. Let's see. Thank you for hanging out with me. I'm so glad that I didn't end on your drive home, Legend. I'm pretty notorious for that, huh? I'm pretty notorious for that one. Let us go. Let us. Hold up. It is subathon day 7 for Maymir, and she's very sweet and she is very kind. Let's go over there and show her some support. We gotta go over there and at least say happy birthday. Okay? Oh, MDK! Thank you for the 7 gifted! What the hell? I hope everyone enjoys the rest of their Friday. Happy Friday. We fucking did it. I haven't started any of my homework yet, you guys, and it is due tonight, and I just really gotta get over it. I just really gotta get over it and do it. So I'm gonna go either have a cookie or make food and then do my homework. Yeah. And then next week, or not next week, tomorrow we have a bonus stream. We'll be doing art together. I'm gonna be redoing most of my emotes, I think, or working on commissions. Thank you so much for the fucking gifted, MDK. Thank you. Number 1! It's a new month, baby. The ranks have been erased. Number 1 in the ranks, MDK. Thank you. I can't believe the subathon is still going. How is this happening? Go do your homework. Dumb professors. Okay, Let's see. Maymir is live. Let's go over there and say happy birthday. And say happy birthday. Remember, we do rate people who have different content. If you don't want to stick around, that's okay. But I do think that it's really nice if you stay and say happy birthday at least, or say hello, and then you could go about your merry way. I know we've been hanging out for 3 hours, but at least say hello. And I know it makes everyone feel better when raiders come in and say hello. So
Bye bye.
all right, goodbye everyone. Be good, be kind, and make good choices. Okay, bye bye.
Bye bye. Bye bye.